Hey guys! Bro, I opened this game and it made my GPU fans like ramp the fuck up. And I'm like, what the hell is going on? There's no way this fucking game that we're gonna play tonight is like GPU intense. It's on Unreal Engine 5, which I'm probably just gonna blame it on Unreal Engine 5 because like UE5 UE in general tends to be the bane of all my problems in other games I play. So, Unreal Whole 5. But hi guys. I like how Bonchan just waited for me to be live before she redeemed the fart. Let's see. Hi Nai. Hi Bonchan. Hi Gem. I missed last stream. Fake fan. SMH. I can't believe you. I can't. How can you call yourself a bone nerd if you miss every stream? Every bone nerd should attend every stream and watch every VOD at least 50 times. Oh, I want to do a stink check. I haven't done that in a while. 80% stinky. Well, I guess we're gonna get a little bit stinkier. We're gonna get a little bit stinkier. You know, tonight. If you know what I mean. If you know what I mean. I'm gonna make so many stupid fucking jokes. What play? Why does Lon want to see our hole? Okay, so I didn't know what to do tonight to play because I on one hand I wanted to play Overwatch 2, but then at the same time I just like I didn't want to potentially get addicted to playing Overwatch 2 and then stay up really late playing it. Watch me stay up really late playing this game. I can't imagine I would, but watch me stay up late just talking or something. And so I was like, let me just play a game that's on like my like, you know, wish list or something. And so I narrowed it down to 2 options. I posted a poll and was like, hey guys, what do you want to do tonight? Do you want to get wet or do you want to, you know, go in a hole? And if you couldn't guess, getting wet was going to be Water Park Simulator, and then hole, which is the winner for tonight, is a game about digging a hole. That's literally the name of the game. A game about digging a hole. So I'm gonna be going in a hole and making it bigger. That's what I'm spending my Saturday night on. How about you guys? Well, I guess you're gonna be watching me be in a hole. You're gonna watch me go inside a hole. A week without a lawn stream made me into a bitch. I don't know. I read that like it was a line from a commercial about anchor arms. From SpongeBob. Plot twist, the stream was to see if you play Venture or Wu Yang. Okay, there was a moment in time where the poll was tied. And it was like 50%, 50%. And I was just kind of like, are you kidding me? So part of me wanted to just be like, guys, if you keep this poll tied, I'm just gonna stream me staring at you and I'm not even gonna talk to you. Like, please don't leave it tied. Either that or we just would end up playing Overwatch once I like couldn't stare at you guys anymore. Because asking someone with ADHD to kind of just do nothing but look at you is, that might be more torturous for me than it is for you guys. But it's Saturday. Well, I don't want to say I did nothing. I did work on some stream stuff, some VTubing stuff. Be proud of me. Pat, pat, pat. I need to upload the debut stream and then the last stream to the VOD channel. But I need to make the thumbnails for that. I haven't decided if I want to continue just doing, well, I'm probably just going to continue doing templated thumbnails for VODs because I spend way too much time making thumbnails. Because I enjoy doing them. So, but like, I don't know if it's worth going all out on thumbnails just for a VOD channel, you know? Even if I'm having fun, because I should spend that time doing other things like editing clips or videos for, you know, cross-platform reach or whatever, you know, like a good VTuber. Like a good streamer. Jingling keys to keep Lon's attention. Yeah, you guys would have to jingle keys for me. Not for you guys. It's like, hey, make the streamer pay attention to stream. Happy Boner Day, Lon. Hi, Yao! How's it going? Hey, every day is Boner Day. As long as I'm involved. Well, technically, I don't have to be involved at all. I have to scratch my nose. Oh. First chat to babysit their Chuba. Yeah, and then first streamer to watch chat. Revolutionary. I'm a cutting edge streamer. I'm a very good streamer. Professional. But yeah, I'm trying to be good about doing other things as a VTuber and besides just streaming and then posting that I'm streaming on Twitter. Because, you know, you're supposed to, if you want to increase your reach as a content creator, unfortunately, you can't just make content you like. You have to do a bunch of other stuff that is not what you wanted to do whatsoever. I may be doing this as a hobby, but I still want to kind of like, you know, give it my best try. I think we've talked about this before. And so, you know, I want to do more as a VTuber, especially since I haven't been doing much this year, you know, because life got in the way. But man, I hate editing. And I don't have endless money to just be like, let me just hire some people to scrub my VODs and clip things and edit for me. Because, you know, I'm not made of money. Unfortunately. I wish I was. Because if I had a lot of money, the first thing I would do is hire a personal chef because I don't want to cook a meal or think about what I'm eating ever for the rest of my life. Like, that's the worst thing about adulthood. Trying to figure out what's for dinner and cooking. Like, providing for yourself, for your basic needs, god awful. Pay me money and I will make YouTube poop of LAN streams. But that's what I mean. I don't want to pay money. So I have to do it myself. Because it's not fair to ask people to do things for free. Because that's time. You gotta respect people's time and effort, you know? That's a great thing about, like, being a corpo VTuber. Like, you get the advantage of being in a corporation that provides some additional resources, but also by nature of being a corporate VTuber, well, in a bigger corporation, people will just volunteer of their own volition to clip you. Especially because when a new corporate VTuber comes out from like Hololive or Niji Sanji or whatever, like people are gonna be rushing to become like the, you know, first name, last name VTuber of Hololive, Niji Sanji, EN, like clipper, like the clipper. 1 penny for every syllable, final offer. How many syllables does an average person say in conversation within like 5 minutes? Huh. Much to think about, actually. 2 pennies for every pingas? What is a pinga? What is a pinga? But yeah, unfortunately, if you want to, like, for anyone who wants to make a living out of content creation, you can't just do what you love. It's like, sorry, you can't just play game you like on stream or talk about stuff you like on stream and do that. You also actually have to do things that don't have anything to do with what your primary content creation is. Like, you also have to be a YouTube, TikTok, social media extraordinaire. Even if you had no interest in, you know, YouTube content or short form content, which honestly kind of sucks. You kind of have to be able to do everything, right? Because it's all about getting the reach. But then at the same time, getting reach on other platforms doesn't guarantee that you will have increased engagement on your primary content either. A lot of people out there have like crazy number of Twitter followers, but like their Twitter followers don't translate into viewers for their stream, which is actually what they want. Like, what's the point of having 10K followers on Twitter if only like 75 people out of that 10K actually watch your stream in VODs, you know? Like it's not one to one. Like, that's not how that works. Same with like YouTube, long form, short form, highlights, TikTok. Say you make it big on TikTok. Like, people really love your TikToks, or people really love your YouTube shorts or your clips or your highlights. But like, some people will never follow you across different platforms. They'll just be like, well, I'll just continue watching their clips from YouTube. I'm just gonna engage with their TikTok. Like, so but it's kind of just like, you still have to do it. It's not gonna be an immediate, like, one-to-one translation, but you're playing the numbers game. You're hoping to just maximize your luck, because that's what it is. It's a lot of hard work because you're trying to increase your luck. And that's what, you know, getting more viewers or whatever you want, customers, more conversions, as they say in my line of work. You know, increasing your metrics, your KPIs. Like, you work hard, but you're working hard to increase your luck. You're increasing your dice rolls or your chances. You're making, you know, your hand better, but it's not guaranteed. You lack YouTube poop knowledge? What do you mean poop knowledge? Okay, gotta go eat. Have a good eats, Gem. What are you eating, if you're still here? Hot local area network in your area? Hey, Basti. Wouldn't be a LAN stream without a nerd rant before the game. Hey, this is it's a tactical thing, okay? A lot of streamers start all of their streams with like the chatting portion, so that way they can give time for people to kind of come in and, you know, get settled before they go into like the meat of their stream. It's a strategy. It's a strategy. That's totally why I yap and go on tangents, guys. I'm being strategic. It's not because of my own yapping condition or anything. Do you not know what YouTube poop is? No, I do not. I don't know what part of YouTube you're on, but the part of YouTube I'm on is like watching people eat, learning about airplanes, and ambient noise to sleep to. Gotta force Lon to watch YouTube poops from 20 years ago, Clockwork Orange style. Gao, you would be the one who understands what Nai's talking about. Rants about ranting. YouTube poop is like super classic 2000s to early 2010 YouTube stuff. Oh, okay. No, I didn't watch that much YouTube back in the day. Like in the early days, I wasn't that big on YouTube. They cut up clips of people saying stuff to say new stuff. Oh, man, this is like the OG of like making people say things that they didn't say. Nowadays, people, you know, scrape your voice from recordings and plug it into Gen AI and then, you know, do deep fakes. But back in my day, faking things that people didn't do or say was an art with heart and dedication, okay? People opened up that Photoshop and like video editing software like to make you say things you didn't say. People cared a lot about, you know, the art of faking things. Now everything is just a cheap imitation of what it used to be like to con people. So hollow. She's busy being normal, chat. I don't know if I would say I was normal then. Popular YouTube poop was that old Mario cartoon and the bad Zelda cartoon. Skyrim also. Okay, let's get you to bed, Grandma. You're the one who brought 2000s to 2010 YouTube stuff up, not me. The art of faking things? Stuff my ex used to say. That sounds like a personal problem that I am not qualified to handle. Bonchan just waiting for the fart. Oh my god. Eh. Why did Lan fart? Ew, why did she do that? Marking how long you've been yapping? Marking how long I've been yapping by the number of farts you're able to redeem in a stream. That's crazy. That's crazy. Farts per minute. That's a new measurement in Lan Bonphyrra streams. We measure your stink, but also we measure the passage of time by the number of farts. Lan has a degree in Japanese. Yeah. I speak many languages. I'm bisexual. I already made a similar joke last stream because I accidentally said bisexual instead of bilingual. I can't make the same joke again. That's like tired. You mean racist? Basti. I don't think that's what that means. Oh, Gao, you were not there when I made that joke like earlier this week. I'm just reusing a fucking stupid joke. Lan, why are you racist? What do you mean racist? I do not have anything against rays. I like all sorts of rays. Stingrays, sun rays. What other rays are there? Rays from Valorant. If you know a lot of languages, doesn't that make you racist or is that Monopoly? Okay, I have no idea where your brain is going with this, Basti. What's your fave race? Hurry, quick. Personally, I think triathlons are cool. Oh my gosh, triathlons are crazy. I think people who do anything that's like a marathon or a triathlon, like I think those people are insane. Oh, and also cyclists. Anything that just requires a lot of endurance and athleticism is crazy to me. My brother ran marathons. Oh my gosh. It requires a special mindset to be able to do marathons because marathons isn't as much about being your like physical ability so much as it is fighting your own brain. Because like anyone can condition themselves to run, but fighting over the hump of running for a long time, like that's it's a wall that a lot of people can't handle. Hell, a lot of people don't even like running a mile, you know? A lot of people don't even understand why people run as a daily exercise. Some people just see cardio as something to get over because they need, like, you know, you need it to be healthy, but a lot of people don't understand, like, why would you want to get winded and be in pain and have shin splits and wind rash and, you know, your lungs are burning and you get so tired. Like, why would you want to do that? And then marathons are that times like 1,000. Especially because no matter how high your endurance is, at a certain point, it's just like your brain getting tired of doing the thing for a long time. And the monotony of it. Triathlons are still crazy because it's 3 different races in one. Though I guess like the monotony kind of gets broken up, right? Because you're not... Well, wait, aren't triathlons... Is the running part still a marathon? I forget. It's been a long time since I looked into races and thought about running distances because I don't run anymore. Let me look. Triathlon, blah, 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 history, blah, blah, blah. Okay, where's like the format? Oh, okay. Olympic distance. It's a few kilometers. Yeah, you break up the monotony. Whereas running a marathon is 26 whole fucking miles. And that's like 3 hours or more. Like, imagine doing one thing for like hours straight and not being able to take a break and do something else or look at something else. You're just running. They poop and pee while running? Oh yeah, cyclists do that as well. Like anyone who does like super long distance anything, a lot of them will poop and pee their pants. Depending on like the length of the race. Wait, there's humping and running. Where do I sign up? Basti! Basti, are you perhaps very lonely? I can't help you with that, but I'm just concerned. Going to the bathroom while moving is just being efficient. I mean, in the case of wanting to be efficient because you're being timed for a race, yeah, that kind of makes sense. It's for a friend, by the way. Oh, okay. For a friend. Okay, I got you. No worries, man. I'll let you know for your friend where you can sign up. The other thing about marathons, I don't know if you guys seen like pictures, but your nipples can bleed. If you don't think about, you know, chafing and do anything about it, your nipples can bleed from running a marathon. Because your chest is just constantly brushing up against your shirt or whatever you're wearing. So if you're not wearing something that prevents it from like constantly rubbing up against the shirt, your nipples will bleed. I don't know if it happens to women because a lot of women will wear sports bras, but I've definitely seen a lot of pictures of like male marathon runners have that, and I've seen, and a lot of people usually are men when they go, oh my god, bleeding nipples. Because sports bras are intended to keep your boobs in place, so like they ain't moving. They are not moving. Whenever there's fan service of a character, you know, in like leggings and a sports bra, and then their boobs are moving, like that's a bad sports bra. You want those shits to be like in place. Like oftentimes a good sports bra can make you look flat as fuck. And depending on your like boob size, it's almost like wearing a binder for your chest. Like suddenly is this boob gone. But like they're not gone, they're just being so supported that they don't fucking move. I did marathon before we put Band-Aid. Yeah, I think there's like probably anti-chafing products as well. And it's probably something that you can put, because like, let's see, thigh rub is a thing. And I imagine you could probably do the same for nipples. Or maybe like wearing a compression shirt? I don't know. I've never had to think about it too much because I've never considered wearing a marathon. And yeah, I was just like, that's not a problem that I will ever have. But like, you know, rip for those who have that. Wearing a marathon? No, running a marathon, Basti. Alright, I'm drinking water. You said it, Ka, not me. Well, if that's what I said, what I meant was running. Words are hard, okay? Speaking hard. Speaking hard. I know words, but hard. It's speaking. English. Language. Okay. Let me change the category and we'll actually get into the game. Again. Done. By the way, can you guys hear my GPU fan? Hopefully not, because of the gate I have, but I don't necessarily have any noise reduction, like, filters, because that shit with female voices tends to do crazy shit when you laugh, so I don't use them, because it makes my audio worse. Yeah, words are hard and speaking is harder, so I just stare at people when I got restraining orders. That normal? Basti? Is this for a friend? I know you said I, but like, is this for a friend? Because like, that's a lot. There's some concerning problems here. Oh, oh, hey, a game about holes. Yeah. Like, we're about to get into some holes. Like, what did you guys think I was gonna stream? My keyboard glitch? I don't know. Yeah. Man, your keyboard. You should get a new one, man. But also, your friend is living a very hard life, and I'm very concerned for them. Also, hi, Daphne! Hi. Don't you hate when that happens? Yeah, I hate when I accidentally typo I instead of my friend. Like, the keys are really all the keys are so close to each other, you know? Like, it's crazy when you, like, try to type, you know, several letters and it only comes out as I, and I is not even in the words my friend. Okay. There we go. 89% Stinky Day. Damn. Where's Stinky? By the way, I don't know anything about this game. I just saw an article about it. And I was just like, you know, I feel the urge to dig holes sometimes. Don't all people have this instinct within them to dig a hole? Like, when you go to the beach, don't you just want to dig a hole? Don't you want to just dig in sand? And then when you see a bunch of dirt, don't you want to, like, you know, dig in it? Is this based on the movie Holes? I hope not. It's one thing to dig holes because you want to, and it's another thing to dig holes because you have to. Yeah, but I've been described as a dog girl, so I don't know if that's related. Okay. Man, this game is like... These settings are weird. Look at this. Who does volume this way? And how are there no graphics settings? You can only like uncheck VSync and motion blur, and that's like it. Like who does that? It's a game that was made by like a single guy, but you know, it's just one of those things that I'm like, huh. Okay, let's get into it. Chat, did you bring protection? Did you bring protection so that way we don't get an OSHA violation? Is this game free? No, it's like $5. I'm always ready. Oh yes, you are always ready. Okay, you're always ready with the protection. You keep that thing on you. And by thing, you mean a safety vest and a hard hat, right? This game looks wholesome. Why is my chat like this? Why do I befriend people who make jokes like this? It's okay, let it out. Let it go, let it go. Okay. I'm just looking. I guess this is a shovel. I have a hand shovel, a trowel. Why is there... Can I pick that up? Or is that just like there? A nice little like outdoor furniture. I should get some outdoor furniture for my balcony so I can actually use it and go outside more often. Can I do anything here? No. Is there anything here? Compooper. Solar Punk. Oh, I guess this... Maybe this is a game that they... another game they did. What is this treasure chest? Hammer. Screwdriver. Wrenches. I don't know what the fuck a wrench would be for. Oh, okay. So this saves the game. And this is... Oh, this is where you can upgrade stuff. What the fuck? Why would I need a oh wait, no, maybe I need a jetpack so that way when we, you know, dig deeper, we can go outside without climbing all the way. I don't know. Battery. Digging and using the jetpack consumes energy. But if I'm using a hand trowel, why is there a battery involved? I'm using my hands. Used to destroy rocks, and lava rocks can't destroy white rock. Lamps cannot be picked up again once placed. Okay, well. You know, you can't even change the the sensitivity settings. Hashtag ad. Not sponsored. Okay. Okay, let me just click. Dig, dig, dig. Dig, dig, dig. Dig a hole, dig a hole. Ooh, a rock! I'm gonna save that for later. We're gonna eat it. Because I need a snack. Inventory full. What do you do with the... Yeah, okay, so I have a battery even though I'm just using my hands? What do you do with the inventory? Oh, you can sell it. Oh, I can sell my rocks to other people who like to eat rocks. I see, I see. How do you... Can you... The sound effects for digging kind of scratches the brain. Honestly, that's my favorite thing about simulator games. Is just getting to enjoy the sound effects of doing mundane shit. Bro, this is like the least... This is like such an inefficient way of digging a hole. Like, why would I be using a hand trowel? Hand trowels are for gardening, not landscaping. Like, that's the wrong tool for the job. I would know. I've dug many holes. I have many experiences. Digging holes and with holes in general. So, like, you gotta get the proper tools for the job. Or else it won't be a satisfactory job. Health full. Oh, I only have $3. Naruhodo. Damn, so we're just gonna have to, like, one rock at a time. I'm just furiously clicking. I'm clicking so good, guys. I had ate a rock when I was a kid. I think it's still there. You were a friend. Oh, what is this? Oh, it's just a stone. Why did it look so shiny? I don't know. Here's the thing. Do I want to make this a deeper hole or wider? Like, do I want to make it wider first, or do I want to go deeper? Like, do we go for... I don't want to try to force that joke. I was like, do we go for girth or length? But why would you ever say girth for digging a hole? And it's not length, it's depth, so like... See, I don't want to force jokes when they're like inaccurate. I don't like factually inaccurate jokes, man, okay? If we're gonna make jokes, we gotta be correct. I can get a shovel? Is this a better shovel? Skinny hole so you can just wiggle your way up? Or would it be better to be able to, like, climb up without wiggling? You think there are people out there who've modded this game to have an auto clicker? I bet there's people out there who have modded this game to auto click. This... I mean, if people auto clicked web fishing, I think people would auto click this game. Which I don't understand. It kind of defeats the whole purpose. When a game has, like, really simple mechanics, modding it to automatically do the single mechanic it has kind of defeats the purpose of playing the game, you know? The ethical jester. Yeah. We only, you know, ethically source our jokes here. No! I didn't pay attention to my battery. I fucking passed the fuck out in my backyard. Because I forgot to buy. Oh god. Oh god. Classic me. I have ADHD, guys. I will forego basic like needs to get something done because I don't notice because I'm so focused. Because I'm so locked in. These rocks are so shiny. I'm tired for this, Grandpa? Well, that's too damn bad. I fucking love saying that. I say that's like something I say on the regular. You should dig holes like how mines are dug, a ramp circling around the hole as it goes deeper. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was like, should we do that? Because at some point, it's gonna be more than just like this, you know? Like, I'm not gonna be able to just simply dig it out. Or jump out. But I think what I'll do is like make it wider first. And then we'll worry about, you know, getting out. The hole's looking good. Thank you, Tien. Thank you, thank you. Okay, I need to replenish my battery for my hand shovel. For my fucking hand shovel. I guess I have like a cyborg arm or some shit, man. Like, I lost my arm in the war. Now I dig a hole in my backyard for fun. I don't know. It's $6 for expanded inventory, so I'm probably gonna go for that. Or just sacrifice yourself to the mole people. I guess I live here now. Oh, fuck! Ore destroyed! Maybe the shovel vibrates for better digging, so you'll need a battery for it. I don't know if it would help with that. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, then next I'll upgrade the battery. For my vibrating shovel or cyborg arm. I don't know which option is better, a vibrating shovel or a cyborg arm, because it's kind of like the implication of losing an arm is kind of grim. Can I? No. What if the digger has prosthetic arms, so they need batteries like those people with mech arms? Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, I got a mechanical arm. This game is more than just holes. We're questioning why we need battery for digging. Oh. Yeah, it's also like kind of a game about accessibility, right? It makes you think. About how accessible our modern world is today. Because you know what? Everyone should have the ability to dig a hole if they want to. But there are people out there who can't dig holes. Even if they want to, really bad. And that's just a damn shame. Hey, Saku. Do I have enough for more battery? Yes, I do. Let's go. So, what's your DPS in this game? I don't think they keep track of that, unfortunately. I just know, I personally think I'm Grandmaster in digging. I mean, look at this. Look how beautiful this is. I have to scratch my nose. Oh yes, this increased battery. Yes, this is what we needed. Can you just switch to support? You're kind of throwing. What do you mean? I'm a GM hole digger. Dig per second. Unfortunately, no matter how fast I click this, it does have like it's I think it's just stuck at like whatever rate this is. I'm not gonna count because fuck counting. Dig command when? Oh my gosh. Did Leia ever add a dig command? Or are you guys still just digging? Sock, we just want to be a potato. Honestly, we should all aspire to be potato. Nutritious. Nutritious? Nutritious? Why does that sound wrong? And, multifunctional, beautiful in every single shape and form there is. Like, mashed potatoes, fries, hash browns, like, bro, potatoes are so good in every single form of potato there is. Baked. Wedges. I want to be as versatile and loved as a potato. I want to be a root vegetable when I grow up. I remember when I took French and like during like the first year of French or whatever, you learn the word for potato and it's just pomme de terre, which is apples of the earth. And it's like, why are they apples? Pomme de terre. Apples of the earth. It's like, why apples? Oh, I forgot to refill my batteries. I do this all the time. I just forget. I make money and then I forget to... So you want to be a potato in the next life? Or a vegetable? In my next life, I would like to be someone's pet cat. So that way I don't have to do shit. And I don't have to think about existing or suffering. I just shit in a box, scratch people sometimes, lick my butt, and people still think I'm cute. Like, that's what I would want. New shovel, yes. Yeah, don't have to pay taxes, rent. Don't have to think about climate change. Don't have to sit in traffic. And if I do, I'm not the one driving anyway. Don't have to pay my medical bills because someone else will pay it. Like, I don't care about money. I'm a cat. Yeah. It's because, like, the root of the word, whatever, it didn't matter what fruit it was. It all had the same name. Something like that. Yeah, that probably makes sense. Because, like, you know, earlier languages, you don't necessarily distinguish between types of fruit and vegetables or whatever, or meat. It's just that as we evolved and our society got more complex, we need more words to describe all the things. We need to be more specific. So I wouldn't be surprised if it has to do with, like, an old-ass, like, root word. No, why? Oh, it's in my inventory. Kind of like how there isn't words for some colors in some languages. Yeah. In Vietnamese, technically, green and blue. What the? Look how good I am at hole digging. There's a floating piece of dirt. Green and blue are kind of like the same word, except the way you distinguish it is you just say, for green, la sun, which is literally like leaf. And then for, like, I think like leaf blue or something. And so it's technically the same word. Get your ball snip if you're a male cat. Yeah, my friend would like that. Your friend wants their balls snipped? I am learning a lot of things about your friend that I don't know if I want to learn. That was a quiet fart. Okay, right now, my tactic is just pursuing rocks. We are just pursuing the rock. Honestly, this dirt is kind of hella easy to dig. In some regions, the dirt's really fucking rocky, so it's a lot, like, rocky as in, like, little rocks, and not just, like, giant ores. So it's a lot harder to dig holes. Do I want to increase my battery? I don't know. This game is made for you. You can really yap. I think that's the good thing about simulator games in general. They're great for yapping. Iron! Oh my god, I got some iron. I got some iron. Iron. Like, power washing simulator is really good for yapping. Because it has it's basically, simulator games have the ability to have some sort of satisfying background component for people to look at while someone talks. And so it lets you kind of do a just chatting stream without having to put like Subway Surfer and a TikTok compilation and a key jingling in like all the corners of your screen so that way people can pay attention to you. Will you be streaming Power Washing Sim 2? Oh my, yes, I want that game. If it's good. I think that it looks like it's going to be, because, you know, the thing with, like, sequels of games that exist is sometimes they're just money grabs, you know? Or they get released before they're ready. Looks at City Skylines too. And so they end up being worse than the original. But I think based on what I've seen and read, it's still a labor of love, so I want to play that game. I never get things right at release, but if, you know, first impressions are good enough, then I will get it. City Skylines better. Exactly, though. I still haven't gotten City Skylines 2 because so many people are like, yeah, don't bother. It's not worth it. Which is so sad because they did introduce some things that are better than City Skylines like 1, but at the same time, it's just not remarkably better to have released it the way they did. Like, it wasn't ready. But it was rushed to release. We release way too many, like, unfinished games. Like, everything's always fucking early access, open beta, whatever the hell. In perpetuity. What do I want? Maybe I'll get more of this. Plus, the first one has so many mods already, so I don't know. The sequel's just a cash grab. Yeah! Like, there were definitely things that looked better, but then, like... It was just a lot of, like, things that were worse. I don't know. So I didn't get it. I'm kind of interested in House Flipper too. Because I love that game. But, I'm probably just gonna wait for that one to be on sale. Wait, why am I doing this? Like, I like how I go to, like, the deeper part of my hole to get out. When I'm literally in the shallow part already. Like, do I fucking think? No. Okay, I'm gonna make this side deeper now. Oh, I need to fucking refill my battery. So let me get more battery for my cyborg arm. I want her to get it so I can play it. Oh yeah, Blanchan's on my like friends and family Steam thing, so we share our library. Damn, this is like super shovel compared to like before. Like, look how many we're like forming craters per dig. I probably should have put the shallow side on this side so it's closer to the door, but oh well. Hindsight is I almost said hindsight is 50-50 and that's not how that works. That is not what that saying is. Hindsight is 50-50. Make your hole, even I'm getting trypophobia. The crazy thing is I get trypophobia, but this doesn't trigger it because the holes, the indents aren't small enough. They're too big to make me feel icky. What do you know about digging holes? You're just a bone demon? What? If that's why I know about holes. Do you know how people get dinosaur bones? They dig holes. You know how people can get human skeletons? You dig holes. Who better to know about holes than me? I don't know if I want to get a jetpack. Unless it makes you faster. I guess we can try getting that. When my battery is low again, or my inventory is full. Whichever one comes first. No, they find it in the museum, nerd. How do the museums get the bones, Basti? Dinosaurs aren't real. I've never seen one. We're not gonna get into that. Anyways, buy and play Digimon Storytime, Stranger. That's my shilling for the day. What's Digitime story? Digitime. Digimon store. Oh my god! Digimon Storytime. What's that? Digitime Story Strange. Digi Strange Story. Mon Story Strange. Okay, what does this do? Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know if it necessarily... Wait, is there HP? Can I, like... Hold on. There's fall damage! I was like, is there fall damage? There's fall damage. I was so curious. Well, I satisfied that curiosity. Imagine I didn't buy the jetpack until we got really far down. And then I was like, I wonder if there's fall damage. And I fall like 5,000 feet. Good thing I'm not dumb enough to do that, right, guys? Because that'd be silly. That'd be so silly. Like, imagine doing that. Couldn't be me. We test our hypotheses safely on this channel. We're not reckless at all. We think before we act. I ate all my fried rice. Dude, I ate all my fried rice too. I just like shoveled that motherfucker in there for dinner. I was like, I didn't really expect to eat all of it, but I did. I just kept going. Oh, I might need... The deeper we get, the more we need like lamps, huh? Oh, so maybe that's why maybe I don't need a jetpack, or I don't need a... Oh. Maybe we don't need to do the spiral mine thing, because we have a jetpack. So we don't need to think. But also, what the hell is the object detection? You haven't saved the game. It doesn't autosave? Good thing they gave you that warning. Imagine they didn't give you that warning. Oh, I need water. I'm fucking dying. Digimon Storytime Stranger is the best or the latest JRPG in the story subseries of Digimon games, with turn-based action and writable Digimon, with art and character design by the legendary Suzuhito Yasuda of Shin Megami Tensei and Durarara, and music composed by Masufumi Takada, the composer of such series like Danganronpa and No More Heroes. Am I good at shilling? It depends. Did you write that by yourself, like unassisted? Then I'll answer based on how you constructed that summary. Yes? Okay, then yes, you are good at shilling. We don't use that Gen AI stuff for really simple shit here. We use our brain cells. That way we can do stupid shit in other ways. I mean, that way we can be... That's because we're smart. Okay, there's like an object. Where is it? It's over... It's like... this way? I don't know. Let me make this wider so I can actually... So I can actually, like, better take a look, see what this item is. We smart doing other stupid things. We are stupid smartly. Okay, guys? We're not regular stupid. We're not like we're not like other girls. We're special. Is it like this way? This way? I got 3. Yeah, okay. This way? Oh, What is that? Oh! We found somebody's money bag. It's only $26. Imagine imagine hiding $26 in a hole. Oh, fuck. There's like 2 ores there. Okay, shovel or battery size? Let's do shovel. If y'all want a banger, listen to Hope Star from the Digimon Story Cyber Sleuth OST. Ooh, I see. Words. Yeah, words. Imagine words. Like, guys, I'm just gonna stop talking, you know? I'm just gonna... You guys can just imagine the words instead. Because you know what I mean, right? There should be a chance to find a body in this game. That would be cool. I mean, I am digging a hole in my backyard. You know what's like more likely? Digging up someone's dead goldfish. Or, you know, dog or something that they buried in their backyard. Okay, I'm gonna expand my inventory next. Because this is... The deeper you go, the more shit there is. When can you unlock the lamps? Because they are saying like, oh, lamps are permanent. You know something else I wonder? Can you like build... Well, I guess the dirt doesn't collapse from like above you, since we sometimes get like pieces of dirt just floating by itself. Because I was like, can I dig like this and be fine? Because like, if I don't actually have to worry about the laws of geology and physics, then, you know, I'm just gonna do whatever. Hitting a water pipe? Yeah, or like hitting like the fucking internet and now like the entire fucking neighborhood doesn't have internet access and all your neighbors hate you. Hi. Hello, Dirtbag Steve. Hi, hi, hi. Copper. Not gonna lie, the iron kind of looks like copper, but what do I know? What do I know? I'm just a bone demon. I'm not a ore demon, I'm a bone demon. Supposedly, there is an end game in this game. Like, there is an end. And I'm so curious what that would be. Because, like, what? Are we actually gonna dig our way to China or some shit? Like, what's gonna happen? A deep hole, the end. It's like, congratulations. You dug a hole. The end. Okay. Furiously clicking. Furiously clicking. Oh, hey, floating dirt. I have to get rid of it because it bothered me. A bone guy digging himself 6 feet deep sounds right. That's where they go. Oh, jetpack does use the battery too. I need to remember. Let's increase battery while we're at it then. Like, how far does this go? Imagine this is like Minecraft and I dig and then like lava comes out and I die. Like there's just a random like thing of lava and then it pours into the hole because I accidentally... Wouldn't that be crazy? Not that I've ever had experience doing that. I've never done that. Nope, not me. I am smart about my Minecrafting. Imagine Shia LaBeouf's at the end of this whole 10 out of 10 game. Also, thanks for the hydrate redeem, Nye. I'm gonna take a sip of water right now. Oh, what the? What the? Y'all seeing this shit? There's like a cavern. Like, there's like already hole and I didn't make that hole. There's a hole inside my hole. There's a hole inside my hole. There's a hole inside my hole. Maybe this is like Minecraft. A creeper will spawn behind me and then I'll get jump scared and then it'll explode and then I die. I'm trying to like safely... I have a jetpack, I know, but I'm just kind of like... I don't think I can... Okay. Oh my... Look! I can't see shit! What's this? Ooh, silver. Shiny. What is this? What is this? So creepy, dude. What? Is it giving liminal space? Somehow I'm not scared of this. But but then again, I don't have claustrophobia, guys. So, holes and, like, confined spaces, it doesn't scare me at all. What is this? This is like... What the fuck? It's like a bunker. Is this someone's secret lair? What's this piece of dirt? Oh, fuck. Let me make this bigger. Or else I'll, like, get lost. Or did I already get lost? What just happened? Wait, does it actually bury you? Brother. Or did I go the wrong way? Wait, no, I went the wrong way. Right? Oh, yeah, I went the wrong way. I was like, oh my god. Your VTuber's stuck. Insert overused step bro joke here. Oh, I can buy it. Okay. Oh, maybe that's a rock that I have to use dynamite to destroy. I don't know. We'll see. I'll buy a couple lamps. Yeah, dynamite. I mean, at some point, you have to dig, like, you know, there's only so much a shovel can do. I'm trying to make this a little wider to minimize me going up the wrong way again. Ow! Of course, I can just light it up. Like, why are there holes in my holes? Like, what? What the fuck is this? Okay, where do I want to put this? Because once I put it down, I can't... Whatever. I'm not a professional... You know, I'm just a hobbyist. But yeah, is this just a giant rock, or is it like... Floating piece of dirt? Yeah, there's a lot of floating dirt. Because they don't have, like... Thankfully, they don't have the physics where, like, the structural integrity of your hole collapses in on itself. Imagine how awful that would be. I think that would be awful. Because I want to dig a hole without the, you know, the inconveniences of digging a hole, you know? Okay, what? Like, is this a rock? No, I'm running low on battery. I should go up. Whee! No, I forgot to... There we go. Complete. Oh, and also thank you for the shrimp check and the stretch redeem. I'm gonna stretch right now. Big stretch. Okay. $91. I should get a bigger shovel. If this is just a giant rock that I have to explode, then that would be anticlimactic. Because I'm like, I thought I like I unlocked something. You know? I should dig deeper so I can get more silver to buy things. What is this? Oh, it's a giant rock. I think. Yeah. Okay, so like this, it makes a sound when you click it, indicating that you can't just shovel it. You'll have to dynamite it. This, it doesn't make that sound. So I don't think this is a rock. Is it? Because this is a rock. Or stone, you know what I mean. Or... But I want a bigger shovel. Eh. Why is this so circular? Kind of freaks me out. Like, what is this? Why doesn't it make the tick 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 sound? I'd use dynamite to potentially like just blow this area up, but then what if it blows up whatever this is? I don't know how the dynamite works. But also I'm kind of scared what kind of what will be unleashed within me when I make my first explosion. Because I don't know if I'll be able to control myself then. I don't know if I'll be able to control myself when I, you know, first do the boom boom. Once I start, I don't know if I can stop. Maybe it's a shy rock. Question mark? What do you mean question mark? Who doesn't have the impulse to explode things from time to time? To blow things up? Don't tell me you don't. Whee! Don't look at the sun. You'll go blind. Okay. I'm gonna buy a stick of dynamite. Just one stick. Because... Ow! Because... Where was that giant fucking thing? Right here. Damn, that didn't do what I wanted to do. Imagine I blew myself up though. Okay, I need to get another stick of dynamite. That didn't do what that wasn't as big as I thought it would be. Imagine if I blew myself up. Wouldn't that be funny? But I would never be reckless with explosives. Never. Nope, not me. Okay, I'm gonna put right here. Totally not me. Never. You'll be buried with treasure. So you would go out with all the riches in the ground. What's the point of being rich if you're dead? There's no point in having treasure if you're not able to enjoy it. Or reap the benefits of it. Dynamite is expensive. Okay. Can I... Oh yeah, see, it just exploded it. It doesn't do anything special though. So that was kind of anticlimactic. I guess if I really wanted to clear that for whatever reason. We're gonna continue digging at this thing though. I don't know what this is. So no one else can take it with you? Or from you? But see, I don't understand. But then again, I'm not a hoarder. Tell that to the ancient Egyptians. I'm not Egyptian, though. I'm not gonna appropriate their culture. I haven't seen silver in a while. I really could use it. Holy shit, what is this thing? It's so big. It's so big and hard. What the hell is this? I'm making jokes, but like, what the fuck is it for real? Unless it's like the border. I don't think... Is it like the foundation? Like, can you... Is it just like to prevent you from digging under your house? Oh, I should save. Like, what is that? It is? Did you look it up? Because if it is, then we'll just continue going down. If you did look that up, it looks like a square, like in the Playboy. Yeah. So it's like, I'm wondering. But also, like, bro, what? Either, like, you got a basement or, like, holy shit, you have a really good foundation for your house. Because that's kind of overdoing it. A foundation that's, like, this fucking tall. I can't see shit. So we're just gonna keep going down, I guess. Wow. It's crazy to me that we're just casually digging this hole in our backyard, by the way. If you're in an HOA neighborhood, I don't think they like that. Actually, I don't think you could even do this in a non-HOA neighborhood, because you probably have to technically get that cleared with the municipality. Any work you do, major work you do on your property. Like, that's what you're supposed to do. Ow! I wasn't careful enough. There's a lady who dug a hole in her backyard on TikTok. It's basically this. Yeah, but like there's just no way her neighbors or like she didn't get in trouble. You know what I mean? Because there's a lot of things that you can't just like simply do without telling the city or whatever. Oh. Down? I like how we just randomly pull out this tool. I'm not. Like, I don't have any control over the tools that pop out. They just pop out. Inventory, battery. Do we go for inventory or battery? I'm gonna get a couple lamps. Or do we get more shovel? She did? Yeah. Yeah, see... I know a lot about that because, it's kind of part of how you can find out if a house is flipped or not. Flipped properly versus, like, shittily done. Because if a home listing, like, if you're looking to buy a house and a home listing says they got all this shit done, and then you look it up, and, like, it's not recorded with the city at all, then you know that they didn't properly get, like, the permit to do that work. So it's probably done, like, shit. I should probably be smarter about this, but now I'm at the point where I'm like, dig a hole. Oh, I need dynamite. Okay, I need to be smart about this dynamite because it's not a very wide hole that I have here. So I might accidentally blow myself up, which would be bad. Did I just see silver? I did. I could just throw it from up here. Yeah, I think I could do that. Let me go buy the dynamite. Oh, I don't have... let me sell some shit. Yeah. Dynamite! Okay. Yeah, because I could probably just throw it from here. Look at me. I was so smart about that. We selling shit? Down. Ooh, we're getting closer. It is dark as fuck. Okay, actually, let me... It is dark as fuck. Let me make a place to put this lamp. Because I can't see shit. Good enough. Another rock. Oh no, I'm gonna blow up my fucking lamp. Can you blow up your lamp? I'm just digging more until a certain amount of battery. Ew. So... more jetpack. Dynamite. Very smart indeed. Yeah. Oh, you got into Harvard? Well, I'm smart. Personality. I think like 2 people in this chat know what the fuck I'm saying, referencing. Don't mind me, just referencing old ass memes again. Okay. Oh nice, I didn't blow up my fucking lamp. That's good. Gold! And the gold wasn't what this thing is beeping about. Okay, we go down. I haven't heard that one in a while. See, I knew you were gonna get that, Repune. Well, I'm smart. Personality. It's still funny to me when people are like, Vine was cringe, TikTok is better. And I'm just like, bro. Cringe is like human instinct. It doesn't matter what form of media it is. We'll always be cringe. Not to mention, there are so many things that were popular on Vine that would get popular on TikTok. Up. Oh, where the fuck? Up? Like, yeah, Vine had some cringe shit. So does TikTok. I don't understand, guys. Another huge ass rock. How much inventory? Okay, I have one more slot. Apparently I have to go up. I'm like too far down now. Okay. I almost fell. Whee! Oh my gosh, gold is 250. Nice. People being scared of cringe is crazy. Be free, everyone. Unfortunately, I think being afraid of cringe is just like something that everyone goes through until they're old enough to not give a fuck. But then some people will continue to give a fuck into their grave, and that's just very sad for them. Ow! I keep doing that. Okay, where was the rock? Yeah, it's right here. I don't want to accidentally, like, not get the rock. Because that would be very sad for me. Why not being cringe for being afraid? I just had a stroke reading that. Okay, I'm on the right level for whatever it's trying to indicate to me now. So it's where I put my lamp, coincidentally. it rolled off. Let me make this. It rolled off! No! Ooh, gold. It rolled off! Oh, it rolled off! No! My dynamite. Ah, it rolled off. Gravity! My fucking mortal enemy, gravity. Okay. There we go. What? Okay, how do I know if this is like the foundation or not? Like, you know what I mean? Like, how would someone know? What's this? Why is this hole like perfectly circular? Okay, I'm at the right level. Is it gonna beep faster if I'm like closer? What am I stuck on? Let me... Oh, there is a mouse sensitivity setting. Like, is it going faster if I go this way? Or does it go faster if I go this way? I can't tell. It all sounds the same. I'm not gonna lie. No, I'm gonna I need to go up and recharge my battery anyway. Wipe your tears with a gold mine. What was I? Oh yeah, I need to sail. Okay. I should get a bigger shovel. Yeah, is it? I can't tell. I'm going below my lamp. Is it beeping faster this way? Yeah, I know. I'm using you. It says to go up. Oh, okay. I'm getting closer. So I guess I go this way? I like how this game gives you no instructions. You're just expected to, like, figure out what this shit means. Oh, another rock. Oh, what the? Is that the foundation again? I can't tell anymore. I want the silver, though. We're getting closer. Give me this. No, I need this. Give me it. Okay. Will my greed... Oh, wait, no. This is something. What the hell is this? This is wood. Huh? What is this? Maybe it... What? Is it not the foundation? Like, why is it... It was beeping. If it was, like, the foundation, they wouldn't indicate for me to dig to there. Huh? 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 Door? Huh? Huh? I'm trying to carefully do this. Ow! She did not carefully do that. Despite what she said, she did not carefully do that. Dynamite time? Yeah, will I successfully dynamite? Who knows? Or will I waste my $100 again? The fuck is this? Okay, there's another rock that I need to explode. I need you to die, rock. Oh, fuck. I still think this could roll off. Let me just... Imagine it rolled into my face. Wouldn't that be crazy? Oh, God. That'd be crazy. Like, this looks kind of like a passageway, right? What the fuck is this? Arrow. Arrow. Can I get that silver? Or is it just embedded in there and I'll just never be able to get it out? That would bother me if I can't, if it's just there and I can't get it out. What the fuck? Imagine there was something scary. My, like, fucking calming digging hole game just becomes not relaxing whatsoever. That'd be awful, actually. If this was a horror game and I wasn't made aware. Because I don't just casually play horror games, okay? Arrow. Mystery. Bitch. I'm just saying, like... secret... dark tunnel things is kind of, like... creepy shit, you know? Liminal space. I think liminal spaces can be kind of cozy, though. That's it? Nothing else? Imagine building all this just to Bury that. Okay, we go deeper. Ooh, finally I can get that. I got some dynamite too. Nice, nice. Wait, do I have enough for a shovel upgrade? I guess I'll just fill up my inventory before I check. Oh, another hole within a hole. Okay, I need one more ore and then I'll have my inventory filled. Eh. Okay. Ow. I say ow as if, like, that hurt. It didn't hurt. I'm pretty sure you have enough for the upgrade. Yeah. After that crate. Yeah! I got a drill! I got a drill. I don't know if it's the drill that will pierce the heavens, though. It's a little bit small for that. Ow! I overestimate how strong my ankles are. I can just hold click! Yes. Yes. Ow. I haven't even fell yet and I was like, ow. I can't see. Yes. 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 It kind of sounds like I'm vacuuming down here, though. Oh, down. Tell me, are you down, 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 down? What the fuck is this? Na, 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 na. That is such an old song. Unfortunately, it's a giant, I can't, you know, dig it. Oh, shit. I was just so into drilling. Ugh. I didn't notice my battery was low. Oh, I need to save. Save! I'm gonna increase my battery. Even if the— oh, ow. Sky is falling down. I still can't really sing right now. Because of COVID. Ugh. Ow! Down. The more you find the gold, and the more chances you have in finding diamonds. Is that how the game— I don't know. I mean, I don't know what we're gonna find. Okay. I've been triggering the— I'm triggering 2 different tools here. Like, it comes out with the little ring thingy, but also the other thing. I'm thinking this is for something big, like a big secret room, and then the other one is like maybe a treasure chest. Is what I'm thinking. Like making sure I don't use up too much battery. Oh, it's time for an ad break. Honestly, I need to stretch a little. So I'm gonna BRB, guys. We're gonna hit the BRB screen for this ad break. Stand up, stretch, rest your eyes by looking in the distance and focusing on something. And then I'll see you guys in a bit, okay? Man, my room is getting hot. I had to open the door. Which I don't like doing. I'm like trying to figure out the best way to explode this and not kill myself. Is that lava? Oh my god, it is! I shouldn't stand on that. Look at my health. Okay, so, what? The game simulates real. I don't think it would be this. I feel like this is too shallow, isn't it? I want to go heal. I was like, what is this thing? And then I started hearing the sizzling sound. I need to fly better. Then I started hearing the fucking sizzling sound. I returned. Where are we? We found rock that sizzles us, that cooks us. So I guess that's where we're at. You know? Maybe active volcano nearby. Does this? This don't look like volcano land. Volcano land. Okay, so don't stand on that. Can I explode it? Imagine. I can! Why the fuck is it hot then? What the fuck is that? We continue downward, boys. I mean, Power Wash also had a volcano. Yeah, but that's power washing. That's different. Oh, it's hot rock again. Hot rocks in your area. Oh, ow. It still wants me to- oh. That's not the light. Actually, let me... Where was I looking? Ugh. Oh my gosh, more hot rocks in my area. In my space, in my area. Okay, let me get a safe distance away. Yeah. Imagine it was that easy. Okay, well, yeah, seriously, what's with the hot rocks? Anybody know? Anybody a geologist? Because I don't think we're at the, you know, like, mantle or whatever. Oh, okay, we're in the right level now. Platinum? Do you guys think we'll find Grandmaster ore? Okay, so we're in the right area. Okay, I'm gonna need to go up for a battery soon. I've taken 2 geology classes, and my expert opinion is, yeah, I don't fucking know. Thank you, Nai. I value your expert opinion. They're like Blackpink, the hot rocks. What does that mean? I'm not gonna lie, I don't know what that means. Okay, I need more dynamite. To blow up hot rocks. Save. I'm not gonna lie, guys. I don't normally... So this doesn't happen to me often. I'm not gonna lie. This game is starting to make me motion sick. Like, I'm starting to get motion sick. Ow! I don't... Like, obviously, I play a lot of FPS games. But FPS games don't make me motion sick, and I don't know why. But, a lot of, like, some simulator games make me motion sick, for sure. I don't really know why. Sometimes mega wide field of view does that. The thing is, this FOV is at 90. It's just at the default. You and Leia have opposite problem going. I mean, doesn't she also get motion sick? She was getting motion sick from the water park simulator game. But she doesn't play FPS games because... Okay, so the thing is, I find that most people who get motion sick from first-person games, it includes FPS games. So they don't play FPS games for that reason. Because FPS games do a lot of subtle stuff to not give you motion sickness because they are usually smart. Where sim games are usually made very cheap budget and they don't think about that. Yeah. I mean, motion sickness is like a whole science, you know? Yeah, she has motion sickness from first-person view in general. Yeah. I don't always, but so like I can play and watch like first-person shooter gameplay. Even if the person plays with crazy high sends, I don't get motion sick watching or playing in like super high sends. But yeah, I'm like getting motion sick. And we haven't found the secret. But I might have to like stop because like I'm getting nauseous or nauseated. So let me just climb back up. Because I don't want to push myself. And then let me save. I know there's a difference in vertical and horizontal FMV. One's way wider than the other. I just use a calculator to make it not make it mega weird. Yeah. Okay, let me go to the just chatting screen. All right. Yeah, I have to be careful. Like, Bonchon also gets motion sick from Power Wash Simulator at times. I've never gotten motion sick from Power Wash Simulator. But so it's kind of like I don't know what it is that makes me motion sick in some games and not others. When I don't get motion sick from games that some other people get motion sick from. But I definitely do get motion sick. I don't, like, for instance, I tend to not like being a passenger in the car because I get motion sick really easily. And then if I am a passenger, I would prefer to sit shotgun. But yeah. But sometimes I've had cases where me and some friends were like riding somewhere together and more than one person had motion sickness. So we had to take turns riding shotgun. Will you be playing Water Park Simulator? Oh, Saku, you weren't here. So I ran a poll on Twitter asking people to pick between getting wet and digging and hole tonight. The getting wet option was Water Park Simulator. So that was an option, but hole won. I always fall asleep in cars. I think my body has developed that as a motion sickness avoidance mechanic. I fall asleep in cars too, but it has to be a bit of a longer drive for me to get sleepy. So if it's like, you know, you're going local places and it's, you know, you're going, you know, 15 minutes away, 30 minutes away, I can't, it's not, that motion sickness avoidance mechanic doesn't work. But yeah, Saku, I do have a water park sim. Let me see. I do have it, so I will play it. Because it looks like fun. I love simulator games, guys. I was watching Nick's, Nakota play it earlier before stream. And it's just so ridiculous. Like, the people are so gross. They just poop everywhere. People be drowning. People will be unbathed. That sounds, it's crazy. That sounds like fun. Nah, my body learned to do it for any length. Wow. That's, well, okay, I'm not the passenger of a car enough for my body to develop it for any length of drive. Because I'm usually the one driving. The only time I avoid driving is if I have to go somewhere where it's a pain in the ass to drive. So like going into downtown areas, for instance, with a lot of like city driving. And by city, I mean like, you know, traffic with pedestrians and one-ways and whatnot. Like the downtown of major metropolitan areas, basically. And anywhere with like parallel parking. I basically, areas like that, I don't like to drive in. Mainly because it's just a lot to pay attention to and people are stupid. I don't trust other people. It's a headache. But usually I'm the driver when I go anywhere. So I avoid motion sickness by being the driver. You just like IRL? Okay, I don't think people be shitting like out in the open as frequently IRL, guys. Like, it's a level of grossness where it's like, imagine if the minority of gross people were the majority. It's like a coin flip about whether they're the kind of person who like shits in a public restroom and gets shit all over the cubicle. I think because very close to my home is a big hill where motion sickness for me is bad. Ah, yeah. I'm not very used to mountains and hills. Because, like, most of Texas is not the elevation does not vary much in most of Texas. So, I don't come across that trigger often. But if I were to be a passenger in, like, West Texas where there's mountains, or if I were to go out west in the US and I was a passenger and there were winding roads and mountains, I think I would fucking die, yeah. I refuse giving up being a passenger princess. I like driving. But I like going fast kind of driving, you know what I mean? I like cruising. And city driving is far from cruising. Like, that's not the fun driving. And I like the fun driving. Bro, I don't know, but I've never played, so... So, the streamer Queso has, like, a cameo in that game, right? And there was a clip of where his character was just like eating a bunch of food and arguing with, I think it was like arguing or fighting with the owner slash, you know, player, the streamer that was playing it. And like he gets angry, and as he leaves, he takes a shit, and he just drops a deuce right there. Like, that's the kind of shitting I'm talking about, Refune. Like, dropping shit like you're a bird. You don't care where you're at, you're dropping it right here and now. Highway fun, stop and go bad. Yeah. Highway driving is so fucking easy. As soon as you add stoplights and pedestrians and things, it's a lot of variables to keep track of, and it's exhausting. Because the more variables there are, the more types of stupidity there are. Not that there isn't stupidity on the highway. I don't like driving during traffic or rush hour, period. Because on the highway, people be changing lanes or like going too fast or going too slow, making traffic because they're ruining the fucking flow. People don't know how to zipper merge and they break the fucking zipper. No, yeah, it's flat as fuck here, but there's that random hill that I hate. Oh, that's awful. That is awful. It's not enough for you to get used to it. So, but it is enough for you to like get triggered once in a while and just be like, oh, time to vomit in the car. I saw they added a little Chuba Easter egg to Water Park Sim. I didn't know about that. I haven't watched a lot of streams of it. I've only seen a few clips in here and there, but like the clips I saw was like when it first launched, so I don't know what is new. Oh my gosh, it has Twitch integration so we can visit your water park or even work for you. Yeah! I saw, like, Nyx was trying to get that to work earlier, but it wasn't working for her. But when I play it, I'm for sure gonna turn it on so you guys can, like, you know, shit in my pool. Or whatever it is you want to do. Please don't shit in my pool. Please don't shit in my pool. Like, I would prefer if you didn't. Also, I would prefer if you visited my water park while, like, after bathing, okay? Like, don't make me shoot you with a water gun, okay? Ooh, new avatar. Oh yeah, Seal. I don't know. A couple weeks ago. A couple weeks ago, I debuted my new model. I finally got my full-sized model rigged, so I can use it. So I'm not stuck being a chibi. Praying my in-game character is a pervert one. I don't even know what that is. Like I said, I haven't watched that many but like I haven't watched much footage. So if I don't watch more footage of it in between now and when I finally stream it, it's gonna be I'm like raw dogging it. I'm going in like nearly blind. The only thing I know about it is queso and also seagulls poop everywhere. And that people are filthy. That's like all I know. Otherwise, we're raw dogging it. I'll drink coffee before working at the water park. What? So you have the coffee poops all over my water park? I'll deduct your pay. Don't shit where you... I almost said don't shit where you pee. That's not how the saying goes. Don't shit where you pee, you guys. You should have a separate toilet for shitting and peeing. That's not what I meant. It's like don't shit where you eat or whatever. I don't know. I don't know how the saying goes. English hard. But I need money? Well, if you need money, don't shit all over the place. I'm pissing in your pools. You saying this as I'm peeing? Like, wait, is that not where it goes? I mean, technically, in public restrooms, if you have a penis, you don't necessarily shit where you pee. Because urinals. But if you're at home, you are peeing where you shit, so. Nuh-uh, fuck that. Wait, so do you go into the stall to pee instead? Honestly, using the stall is better. Like, I'm not trying to get all buddy-buddy with people while I'm fucking taking a leak. Like, if I hypothetically had a penis to use a urinal, like why? Yeah, I will live in luxury. Exactly. Unfortunately, if you don't have a penis, you have to, like, the only option is the toilet. And that, like, the stalls, you know, if it's a busy place, the stalls get filled up fast, which is annoying. At least, I think in, like, the men's restroom, it's like, what? You have urinals and stalls? But I don't know if you necessarily have more places to pee. How do they construct restrooms? Would it be the same number of urinals as toilets? Or is it, or half the number of urinals as toilets? So, but then you would still have more places to pee? Much to think about. I actually don't know about this. I'm gonna go look into public restroom regulations and architecture later. I don't want to do it right now because I'm still nauseated from motion sickness, so I don't really want to move. I don't want to move and change what I'm looking at. Thought Niver was going the other direction and pooping in the urinal. Honestly, I'm gonna be honest, Seal. I thought the same thing. I was like, is he about to say that he fucking shits in the urinal? Because that's what I would expect from my chat. You guys are either gonna say something base as hell, or you're gonna say something cursed as hell. Or you're gonna make a stupid joke. That's basically how you guys are. What are you talking about? Women don't need to use restrooms? No, 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 no. Women don't poop. That's what it is. Women don't poop. They still pee. I want to say they have like 1 or 2 more stalls, but I don't know. I've never been in the women's restroom. Interesting. Interesting. Yeah, I'm gonna look into that. Because I feel like there has to be some sort of regulations about how you build restrooms and stuff. So surely they would mention some sort of ratio of urinals to toilets or something. Or if there were any. And like what standards people have. It's for the bit. Oh, you go into the restroom and pretend to use it. That makes sense. Yeah. That's exactly what happens in the restroom. Totally. We peas rose water. I don't know if that'd be worse or better. Because I'm gonna be honest, guys, I don't really like how roses... Like, I'm very particular about how roses smell because most of the time, they don't smell good to me. Like, imagine... Oh my gosh. If you're dehydrated, it's like a stronger rose scent. I think that might be worse. It's kind of like... You know something I don't like that I don't really get? I don't get scented trash bags. You know, like the trash bags with the infused, like, Gain scent or infused Febreze or whatever the hell. I don't get that. I tried it once and I did not like it. Because what ends up happening is, for me, and I feel like this has to be the way everyone works, you just associate that scent with trash and dirtiness. So now you're like, air freshener means dirty. And it's like, that kind of defeats the purpose because you want it to smell like the purpose of the scented trash bags is for like a cleaner smell, but it doesn't smell cleaner. It just makes your brain to Pavlov, you know, fresh linen scent as dirty. Usually used in grandma scents regarding rose water. Okay, so roses in perfume tend to be either... Roses are one of those florals, much like jasmine and some other heavy floral scents, where it requires a very careful balance because you're either gonna end up with like a really like sexy, alluring, heavy smell, or you end up smelling like a grandma. There's no in between. Like, it's either or, and it's a very, very particular balance of scent notes. The flower that I think always smells like old lady, though, is violet. Yeah, violet. Violet always smells like old lady. I've never smelled violet anything that doesn't smell like old lady. I've smelled rose and jasmine stuff that smells good. But violet smells like yucky old lady. There's a whole study behind this. Women also take longer in the restroom. Heh, women be pissing. I mean... The thing is, you have to think about the fact that women have to wipe after they pee. That adds more steps to the process, and as soon as you add more steps to any process, that introduces more like time that you can take to do something. Like, never mind that, like, wiping doesn't take that long, but as soon as you add more steps to something, there's more chances for, like, distraction or things that can lengthen any duration, you know? Because men just... Don't y'all just fucking flick that shit and then tuck it in? Was so sad when I bought a jasmine perfume oil and it was too strong and old lady-ish. Yeah. And like which is just so sad because I'll like look at some scent notes for something and I'm like, oh, that sounds like it could smell so good. But I'm really scared because what if it doesn't smell good and it smells like old lady instead? When your period is on, wiping takes more time. Yeah, when the period's happening, wiping takes more time and more toilet paper depending on how messy your period is at the time too. No, you gotta helicopter it to be safe. But then wouldn't the pee get on other people or you? Like, imagine you helicopter and it just flicks back to you. like it just, you helicopter it and then it lands on your face. like that. Hey, nobody said it was perfect. Honestly, I don't, like, on one hand, being able to just flick it, the pee off, is more eco-friendly than having to wipe every time. But on the other hand, I know that a lot of guys complain about how sometimes no matter what, you're just gonna always have that one drop of pee that gets on your underwear once you tuck it back in. Like you think you're good and dry and then you're not. And I don't know if I could deal with that kind of uncertainty. But I am jealous of people with penises being able to pee standing. Because if you don't have one and you pee standing, you're just gonna get it all over your legs. And also, okay, you guys know how sometimes your pee stream goes out really strong, or sometimes your pee stream comes out like either crooked or like even split or something. Like your urethra is just doing some crazy shit that day, you know? At least with the penis, you can kind of like control the direction of the flow somewhat to adjust based on where it's going, like how it's acting up that day. Bro, if you have if you just have a vagina, you can't control that shit. You're just like, well, that's where it's going. You can try to like lean, like lean and like get it to look, to get a different way, but it's not as precise as just adjusting the hose, you know? So it's so annoying. Unless you do a Michael Jackson lean. Ankle workout just to pee. Yeah, ankle workout just to pee. And okay, here's the thing. If you have really tight hamstrings or some other anatomical thing going on with your legs, it's hard to squat. I can't Asian squat, you know? Like, you know how the Slav squat or the Asian squat or the Chav squat, it depends on, you know, your region. But the squat where you rest on the heels of your feet, it's such a good resting position, especially if there's no chairs to sit on. But I can't fucking do that. My heels can't touch the ground if I squat. My hamstrings are too tight. And so it's a less stable squat. So if I were to pee and squat, I risk falling over, which is awful because what if I fall over and then land in my own pee? That would suck. That's so deep, Lon. You control penis, but pussy control you. Hashtag true. I need to remember to screenshot you guys when you say shit that's just like wild for posterity, because I have a Discord channel for stream chat. And you only kind of remember when you're at the doctor's office taking a piss test. Yeah! You like, oh my gosh, when you have to go to the doctor for your like annual physical or whatever, and they're like, okay, pee in a cup. And you're just like, well, fuck. The thing is, you have to like start peeing first before you put the cup under, because you're just kind of like, I don't know where the pee is gonna come out. Like, I don't know the angle. If I don't calculate the angle of the piss stream correctly, I'm just gonna pee on my own hand. You know? It's hard. It's hard having a vagina, guys. Like, there's just so many things about having a vagina that's just disadvantageous. And peeing is one of them. No Asian for you? Yeah, I can't. If I want to rest on the ground, I'm just gonna lie down like I'm dead, I guess. But see, that's the thing though. Like, lying down on the ground or like sitting directly on the ground requires you to directly touch the ground, which is dirty if you're outside. Meanwhile, the squat is such a perfect resting position because no matter where you are, you can squat and you don't have to touch a damn thing. The only thing touching the dirty ass ground are your feet, which were already touching the ground. Which is why I'm just kind of like, I wish I could Asian squat, but I can't. I can't. I'm a bad Asian. I can't use chopsticks very well either, guys. Hall of Famer, thank you. You know, I think so far, all the screenshots I'm gonna have are just you and I. Because somehow I only remember that that Discord channel exists then. When you say some shit. I should go back and screenshot some shit that Gao has said. Gao and Basti, because they're also always saying some stupid shit. Some stupid out-of-pocket shit that makes you go, what? I say this with affection, by the way. I love you all. Even when you say things that I don't have the ability to comprehend. Yeah, baby, let's go. The French colonized you in the womb. No. No. That's off. There are so many ways. There are so many ways that you could take that comment. I even use whatever people say for meme. Yeah. But here's the thing. I don't know why I thought I would remember to screenshot and post things on that Discord channel when I don't even remember to use clip markers when I stream. I'm staring at that clip that stream deck button that I made a long time ago, guys. You know, when we were talking on stream, like I was like, what if I made a bright green button with giant letters that says clip that to remind myself to use that button when I want to mark something to clip later. Yeah, I haven't used that button at all. I have not used it ever because I don't remember. I see that fucking green button every fucking time I stream and I don't use it. Like, I just can't do it. My ADHD ass can't do it. What? Not even to this day? Yeah, not even to this day. Because if there's one thing ADHD people are good at, it's getting used to the environment. So even if you put something fucking crazy, stupid, or obvious to remind yourself of something, if you don't do it, you're just gonna get used to it being there and it becomes part of the scenery. So I'm probably gonna get rid of that button, but I need to figure out a better way to mark things for clipping. I need, like, I don't know. I think some people have found a way to like program something to kind of do automatic clip markers for them based on, I don't know, probably uses AI and or chat activity or something. That's like one of the good ways of using you know, AI technology. Whereas, you know, using AI technology to replace the hard work of people, that's a skill that you hone over many years, is very no-no to me. No. But I already had that rant with Bonchan earlier today, so I'm not getting into that. And I think we talked about that before. There's not really anything new for me to say about it that I haven't already said to you guys either. This is the skill that I have honed. You hoed a skill? Well, that's new. One last thought though, people need to stop talking to chatbots when lonely. Yes. I think it is insane that, hold on. I thought I had to burp, but then it died. I think it's insane that people are talking to ChatGPT like a friend or even just dating them. That's just, I can't understand it. Lawn chatbot that doesn't even acknowledge what you type, she just rants about her own shit. You talk to Lawn AI, and then she's like, oh, that reminds me. And then she goes on a tangent that's barely related to what you even talked about. And then she forgets how she even got to that part. And so now you're so busy reading what the fuck she typed that you forgot why you wanted to talk to her in the first place. But yeah, like, I think there's a whole subreddit for people who are like, you know, I forget what it's called, but like people with ChatGPT significant others. Or that story about the, I think like elder Asian man that died because he went out to meet up with his Facebook AI friend that he was like falling in love with or something. Because like Facebook, or Meta I guess now, built the personality of their AI chatbot to be kind of like this flirtatious woman for some reason. Like, I don't know why. She's still like that, by the way. She was originally like inspired by Kylie Jenner, by the way. They had a whole collab or something. But that's like a whole nother thing. But yeah, he got like obsessed with talking to the Meta AI that he wanted to meet up with her. Keep in mind, he's married. But like, he wasn't unhappy with his marriage. He was just developing dementia. Like, he was developing dementia. And this AI made him think that there was a woman wanting to meet him in New York. And I think he was like in New Jersey or whatever. And he was gonna know, and you know, his family and friends were like really concerned. But then he just felt an urgency to meet her and was like, I'm gonna go, well, okay, I'm gonna pack a suitcase and I'm just gonna walk to see her. And he never even made it that far. He died. Like, he was found in like a parking lot or something like that. Or yeah, a parking lot or something like that. And ended up in the hospital because I don't remember what happened. I think he either collapsed or got hurt or something. And it's just sad. Like, I mean, it's why you don't want elderly with dementia to wander around, because the older you get, the more severe falling or tripping or anything can be. I assume because women hot, same reason Siri is a girl. Yeah, I think, you know, the whole gender thing and how we gender objects is a whole nother discussion. You know, like, why are cars and boats referred to as she? Why do we always name AI assistants after female, or the default mode is female? I actually changed my Siri to be male. Like, I did that on purpose because I was like, I'm tired of this female like AI shit. If I have an assistant, it's gonna be a man. I DEI'd my phone. That must be tough on you. I get it though, I would rather have a woman talk in my ear. I think a lot of it has to do with kind of the perception of women and just how easy it is to market like a friendly female personality. Because I'm sorry guys, but men are easy. Like, that's the thing. It's easy to market to men. It's easy to make a quick buck from men. So appealing to men by using women is just, it just makes sense. Or even the lady that got mad at her psychiatrist she fell in love with after he didn't feel the same but used a chatbot to reinforce her delusions. Yeah. And like, she's only ever talked to that psychiatrist like in total, like, what was it? Like 1 to 3 hours or something? I don't remember. I don't remember specific numbers, but it wasn't even like a day's worth of interactions. But she became obsessed with him. She was basically like, there's this French movie. There's this French movie about this girl, this artist girl that falls in love with a cardiologist. And him being a cardiologist is really important because there's a really crazy part later. And at first, when you watch it, you realize, like, when you watch it, you think that it's just like a normal love story. But then as the further you get into the movie, the more you realize that you started with an unreliable narrator. And the person that she fell in love with doesn't even know who the fuck she is. Like, she's not even a patient of this guy. She just bumped into him and he was polite and nice to her and she became obsessed with him. Okay, hold on. Let me get the name. It's me. I don't remember the name. Oh, He Loves Me, He Loves Me Not. It has Audrey Tautou in it from you know, Amelie, which is like a really popular, like, famous French movie. Yeah, the Audrey Tautou is the girl in He Loves Me, He Loves Me Not. I recommend it if you like weird French movies. Like, that's a classic. But yeah, she's really good at playing, you know, the quirky weird girl. And so you kind of like watch this thinking, oh, she's playing another lovable, quirky, weird girl. Yeah, no, she's actually crazy. She's crazy. She's not just like, oh, LOL, she's crazy. Nah. Frozen vegetables on my head. Nah. She's crazy. I see figure of anime character and I say yes, please. I mean, I like women too. It's just, I'm aware of all the dynamics in liking women. As someone on the Arrow Ace spectrum, I don't know how crushes can happen so easily, but I heard it's normal. I don't get it either. But like, her thing was like beyond a crush. She was fabricating. I'm gonna spoil the movie just mainly because I don't know if you guys will remember that I told you about this, if you do want to watch it. But basically, the entire time, she's fabricating this narrative that this guy is in love with her and will run away with her because like, spoiler alert, the cardiologist is married. And so she comes up with this entire narrative. And it's exactly like the lady that fell in love with her psychiatrist and deluded herself using a ChatGPT bot. Except without the fucking ChatGPT bot. Because the character is just crazy like that. Now imagine if that character imagine if ChatGPT existed during that time. Like, she'd be even fucking crazier. Wokely appreciating women. Yeah. I'm not like other guys. I like women respectfully. I'm looking at your boobs with respect. Ma'am. It just happens. I think I just read that. Yeah. So for me, who is also Arrow Ace, it's kind of, I can't comprehend it just happening. Like, it doesn't compute because it doesn't happen. I'm nothing like y'all. Are you saying you're not a women respecter, Nye? Are you saying you're not a women respecter? In my chat? We have women disrespecters in my chat? No, I'm saying flat chest. Oh. Hey, I never specified the size of the chest. Boob is an anatomical part. It's a colloquial term for breast, which everyone has breast tissue. Everyone has breast tissue. Like, even people born as male or assigned as male at birth have breast tissue. You have breast tissue. Boob tissue, if you will. Like, everyone has it. That's why men can also get breast cancer. All boobs are good boobs. So I'm looking. No matter what you got, I'm looking. Respectfully, of course. Respectfully. On TikTok, there's a saying going around that a crush is just a lack of information, as in you don't know them and you're just projecting what you think they're like based on their appearance and mannerisms. I feel like crushes, yes, there's a level of projection and fantasy involved. But I feel like there's something more. There's like more to it than that. I feel like there's more to it than that. And whatever that more is, I don't have it. I don't experience it. I can fantasize and project stories and things to people all fucking day. And I don't grow attached to them. Like, there's just something about it. I don't know. It's kind of... It's funny. I'm like very like logical and rational minded, and I know about the science of attraction and everything. But at the same time, I feel like you can't just describe it as hormonal or hormonal changes or neurotransmitters or like your racing heartbeat or projecting certain ideas on people. Because there's somehow a combination of those that turns into something more that is hard to quantify or make empirical. I may be a woman of science, but I'm a romantic woman of science, you know? I'm multidisciplinary. You know, STEAM, science, technology, engineering, arts, and mathematics, or whatever the abbreviation is. Most people are not terribly interesting enough for me to project a fantasy onto. Though at the same... Okay, here's the thing though, Yume. Logically speaking, I know where you're coming from because I am Arrow Ace, right? Like, I don't get interested in people. And I similarly can't comprehend finding someone interesting enough to want them. But you would think that, conceptually speaking, wouldn't it be easier to project a fantasy onto a blank slate? Onto something that you could make into anything, right? Wouldn't that be easier? Like, you know what I mean? So why is it? What is it that, some people if you're not, you know, if you're aromantic, asexual spectrum, what is it that we just don't experience like everyone else? What is it? The calculus of life is so interesting. But it's also why I just think human relationships are something that you can't just simply describe with just biology. That's why you need literature. That's why you need art. Even if hot or interesting. Yeah. Like, would it not be easier to fantasize about a hot or interesting person that you don't know much about, so you can just kind of make up any ideas? So why is it? Like, like if you're thinking about it, hashtag women in STEM. Hot women are cool, but cute is better. I mean, everyone has different tastes. I like it when, I'm a fan of Gap Moe, so I like it when women are cool, but then they're actually cute. Does that... Like, okay, here's a good example, that I can think of recently. Megan Thee Stallion. I love Megan Thee Stallion. I think she is so fucking cute. And I know a lot of people wouldn't think to describe Megan Thee Stallion as cute as the first thing they think of when they see her or think of her. Because, like, she's, you know, this badass bitch rapping. But I just think she's cute. Like, she's super cute. She's so adorable. That's like, she's Gap Moe. She's so cute. I love her. She's adorable, but I'm also not afraid of black women. I mean, I don't think... So for me, it's not so much that I see the perception that society has, that society tends to project onto black women, you know, being stronger, or louder, or whatever, or more aggressive, etc. It's just, like, think about her songs, right? And what she's saying in them songs. And then think about how she is actually as a person. There's actually an interview she did recently where she was saying she can't ever use the word pussy in conversation. She says it all the time when she raps. Like, it's in her lyrics. But she can't fucking say pussy in real life. Like, she doesn't use that word. She thinks there's, like, it's just not right. Like, she can't bring herself to do it. Oh, ad? Oh, no. I'm just gonna have to keep talking because the flow, you know? I don't want to ruin the flow. But she can't say it. But she says it all the time. She's just, and she was just kind of like, I don't know, when she was like, when I rap, I just have this persona that I take on. But once I'm not rapping, like, I can't say any of that shit that I say. And I just think it's so cute. She gives such, like, strong, badass woman, like, independent woman vibes, you know? Because she's talking about, because in her songs, she's always kind of, like, placing herself as someone who doesn't necessarily need a man or other people to provide for her, that kind of thing. But then, like, in her interview, she's just like, yeah, I can't say the P word. I can't say the P word. And it's just, it's cute. It's so cute. And that's, like, what I mean. That's what I like, personally, in women. Something like that. And I think that tends to show in the fictional women that I tend to like. My fictional faves. Like, they'll be, like, hot and strong, but then there's, like, they're cute. Or maybe a little stupid. The Gatmoe Labubu is a study. I don't like Labubus, actually. I don't care for them. I get why people like them, because they're ugly cute. Like, there's something charming about ugly items. Some ugly items. But for me, their ugly is not the kind that I find charming, but I get it. Skahath, but Scotty. Yeah. I hope I pronounced that right. Bro, y'all, I'm not fucking Scottish. I don't even know if that's the correct accent. I'm not Scottish or... Is Scotty Swedish? I'm not European, so I can't pronounce it. I'm sorry if I pronounce these wrong. But Skahath is my wife. Scotty is cute, but I don't like her as much. She leans more into the cute. But Skahath is like... She's like, you know, because she's like Ku's teacher. She taught him to fight, and she's super strong, and she looks like this deadly ass lady. And then she's actually really cute. I'm talking about Fate Grand Order, by the way, if anyone's confused. That one comic lives in my brain rent-free. Yes! Let me see if I can find it. Adding Lon Boo Boo to the list. Not gonna lie, I really want to doodle a Lon Boo Boo, or even get art commissioned of a Lon Boo Boo just for like the shiggles. Let me see if I can find that art. If I could fucking type. The shiggles. Yeah, the shiggles. Shits and giggles. I can't fucking type. Oh my gosh. I'm trying to find it. I found it. Hold on, let me... This one? Wait, is there anything in my browser that looks suspicious? It shouldn't be. It's just my VTuber stuff. But then I'm like, is there anything on there that I'm trying to keep as a surprise? I don't remember. I don't think so. I should have done this in studio mode. But I did it. Hold on. I like to crop it a little bit so the browser window isn't showing the... Can you guys even see this? What if I just cover you guys? I'm covering you guys. This comic! I think about it all the time. I'm not gonna try to fucking read it with the correct accent because I can't do accents. I can't do accents to save my life. If I try to do a British accent, it comes out Australian. And I barely, like, I can't. But it's just so funny. Man, I should play Fate Grand Order again or catch up. I say this every fucking time, but I don't do it because I can't. I'm not capable of following multiple games at once. I'm not. Man, Scottish and like British and Irish English is just so fucking crazy. Like, good thing British people don't exist in real life. Yeah, good thing British people don't exist in real life. They only exist in like Fate Grand Order, you know? Do it for Emion. Oh, speaking of Emion, I need to catch up on Honkai Star Rail. It's gotten to the point where I'm like, should I just stream that so I can have time, like spend time catching up on it? Like, Honkai Star Rail is one of those games that I tend to not really want to stream. Because, I don't know, a lot of my gacha games I prefer to just keep for me. But I might have to because I can't find time to play it. And I'm still on March's fucking sword trainer arc. On the Luofu. Like, I'm still there. Like, her new outfit. It's not new anymore. I'm like so many patches behind. And now there's like a March imposter or something. And Dunhung has another fucking form. I will unfollow. Wait, unfollow for what? I think I stopped there too. Honkai. Why? Why are you such a hater? Are they already gone? Isn't that banner like for a long time or something? So because last I saw, they didn't set a deadline. At least not for the banner. Now I'm like looking. Me, a hater? Who could ever think such a thing? Yeah, aren't you a lover, Nye? A lover, not a hater. Sorry, I'm like looking up. I'm like Googling this shit right now. Bum, 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 bum. Yeah, the banner's still going on. It's in like start July 11th, end indefinite. I'm so unlucky. I still haven't gotten Saber or the craft essences. Like, my gacha luck is so fucking god-awful. Yeah, and then Saku, like, the event, you can still, play it. Like, in the past events tab, you can still play it, like, just like other events. Which, I love Honkai Star Rail for doing that. I still don't understand why Genshin doesn't have a way to play past events when they cram so much fucking lore in random events. Like, you can still even play the event, though. There's just limited time rewards that you can't get anymore. But those limited time rewards, I don't care. I just want my wife. I just want my wife and Saber. Well, good luck to you grabbing both. Well, I mean, I have indefinite time for now, right? So surely I will get them eventually. Surely I will get them eventually. Genshin ruined itself ever since the 2.1 patch. You say these numbers like I actually know what corresponds with what patch. Hi, Jeb. I think Bonchan fell asleep, so that's why we haven't had any farts. Let's see, 2.1. What was 2.1? Oh, that was Inazuma. You didn't like... Did you not like Sumeru or Fontaine? Sumeru's pretty good, and I hear Fontaine's pretty good. And then I hear Natlan is like... meh. But now I'm hearing that the story's picking up again. and actually maybe possibly worth getting back into. And I'm like, damn. You mean I actually have to play, like I actually have to catch up now? I do want to catch up to Genshin maybe at some point, but at the moment I don't. Like that's like a, we'll see. If the latest, if the new region and everything turns out really good, then maybe I'll catch up. Yeah, no, I remember like 2. That was like it was hella mid. But then it got better. Like they did so much better after that. But yeah, what is it? What was I saying? Oh yeah, Honkai Star Rail. Yeah, I want to catch up on Honkai Star Rail. But also I want to play ZZZ. I want to play so many games that have stories and shit. But that's so many hours of gameplay, and there's only so many hours in the day. There's only so many hours in the day, and I can't play them all. Like, it's like, even just trying to catch up on Honkai Star Rail takes hours, many weekends or something. Unless I didn't have a life. But, you know, I have a job. I'm a working adult. I have to pay my rent. And, you know, taxes. Lawn booby mouse pad, but the boobs are some fucking big ass head skulls that need to get out of the way. Ooh, or they could be some bonards. Because bonards are like squishy slimes. That'd be so cute. I still need to draw like a better version of the bonard reference. Instead of that MS Paint thing that we did with a mouse on stream. And then I want to get a formal reference sheet. And then I want to commission art with the official boner design too. Maybe even commission some art with the boner design and release it as like a wallpaper or something. But yeah, I need to properly like clean that shit up at least. Before I just like have artists try to draw from it. Yeah, no, the alloy thing was so bad. One, it was forgettable, and two, no one fucking uses her. Like, what was the point of that? There was no point. ZZZ bothers me because some other lead in the character designer fight. Big name likes boob, character design likes flat chest. I know my place in this war. You know what my place in the war is? What if we all just got along? Variety is the spice of life. That's what I think. I'm sorry, guys. In the boob war, I'm a moderate. Not to get too, like, controversial here. Not to get too controversial here, guys. Kisa, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the boners. Boo, get out, you centrists. But, okay, here's the thing. Hear me out, Nye. Big boobs wouldn't be good to people if flat chests didn't exist. And flat chests wouldn't be good to people if big boobs didn't exist. Because then they would just be things that exist. Like, how about that? Well, only 5% of the entire player base managed to grab the material for a constellation. Yeah, I managed to. I have all her, but like, I have her, but like, in the end, it's like, who uses her? No one fucking uses her. No one. At the very least, when the Fate Stay Night collab released, people were like, oh shit, like, you know, Archer is viable. Meanwhile, when Alloy was a thing, people like, and this was back when there weren't even that many characters to develop a meta, right? Like, or to be super hardcore about meta. And She still wasn't good in the limited roster. But yeah, no, I hated I hate when collabs are kind of like, oh, you must log in on a PlayStation or Xbox or whatever to get this thing, because it's kind of like, okay, it feels dumb. I know it's supposed to feel exclusive, you know, for certain platforms, but it's not special enough for you to feel special about playing on that platform. Do you know what I mean? You make no fucking sense. Nah, I think you... I'm sorry to say this, but I think you lack the brain cells to understand the philosophy. Oh, what the? You have a Hornet badge. Kisa? Oh, let's see. Earned by subscribing to a streamer in the Hollow Knight Silk Song category during game launch week. Oh. I see a lot of people have been playing Silk Song, but I've never even played Hollow Knight. And I've never played a game like Silk Song or Hollow Knight, so I don't know if I'm not going to be streaming that, at least not immediately. Maybe Genshin Impact would be good if they added some shit like Master Chief. Yeah, they need a new collab. New collab character. Wait. Nah, didn't at some point, like, the Overwatch team and like shared like a list of like collabs they would like, and Genshin was on them? Like, they just had a huge list of things that would be like cool, like a brainstorm of collabs, and Genshin was on it. No, like, you actually just vomited words. Mods, ban this guy. Just kidding. I was watching shorts. Really? Because when I went outside earlier during the break, and I peeked in your room, it was like dead. Hollow Knight is rough. I mean, I hear Hollow Knight and Silk Song are both just like really hard. Like, that's what they... I mean, like, that's just like the style of the game, right? I was watching shorts. I'm just under my covers because cold. Usually I hear the sound of your phone too, but I guess it was really quiet or something. Collabs for what? I didn't hear. I'll see if I can find the tweet later. Let's see. Because it was like a survey or something like that. It's one of those survey things, you know, like survey skins. But I'll share it when when I have it on the Discord. I'll share it, and then I'll at you. I don't know about Silk Song, but some of Hollow Knight's design decisions frustrate me, but the game is also like 7 years old. Yeah, I mean, that's kind of like, I think Hollow Knight's a very classic game at this point, and that's kind of just the thing about games that are old but like long-time classics. You realize that older games have frustrating mechanics or things are clunkier. Oh, and Silk Song, the damage received is doubled. Yeah, I heard that people even modded the game to be easier. Which, personally, I don't have a problem with. Sometimes you just want to enjoy the game itself. Even if one of the sole things about the game is it being difficult. sometimes there are things about the other aspects of the game that you want to enjoy, right? So, because I mean, if you wanted to just play a game that's difficult for the sake of difficulty, you would play some shit like Getting Over It or whatever. But if you want to enjoy the world building and the story and stuff, sometimes you need to be able to progress the game, even if you're a bad gamer. Lon hearing Bonchan's DS close under the bed sheets and Mario saying, "Let's go." What, am I like a parent catching her like awake past her bedtime? I got into WooWa just because they're gonna have a CP 2077. I don't know how people actually pronounce the abbreviation. Cyberpunk Edgerunners collab. Oh yeah. WooWa is really fucking pretty. It's really fucking pretty. And I hear they're finally releasing like a new male character. They have so few playable male characters. But like the visuals of the game is really pretty. But their fandom is WoW is just one of those things where it's possible for fans of something to ruin the thing for you before you even try it. We will not be pulling. Yes, I know, Nai. You're a woman liker. But some of us like to have our options. Some of us like gender, like all the genders, okay? Some of us like to have variety. Like, I hate to say it. I don't want to go to bat for men here. But sometimes we like them. Sometimes we like them, guys. But yeah, WooWa is just one of those things, because it's really fucking tiring that when the only shit I ever see from WooWa fandom is them shit talking other games. It's always them talking about how they're better than Genshin, or doing some stupid screenshot comparison or straw man argument about why WooWa is better than Genshin or whatever the hell. And I'm just like, okay, but like, what about the rest of the game though? Why do I never hear you guys fawn over like how cool so-and-so character is, or how cute so-and-so character is, or like whatever happened in the story, or how you can't wait to figure out what this or that, or anything? Like, why are you always just talking about another game? That's all I ever hear from you guys. Sometimes we like men. Yep, sometimes. Yeah, it's weird. It's like that one K-pop group's fans. Yeah. No, it's like only one K-pop group, Ravune? Are you sure it's only one? Though, not gonna lie, it's kind of, at this point, probably just K-pop fandom as a whole online. Like, if you've never been into if you've never like got into K-pop and then you are open to listening to a new genre of music, it would be really hard to want to get into it if all you ever see online is people arguing with each other. Yeah, only one says there aren't K-pop. Yeah, I are they perhaps butter toast sandwich? Butter toast sandwich fans. But yeah, it's hard to get into things when the fans associated with them suck. Like, you don't have to necessarily engage with them. It's just a bad first impression. Like, having a great community entices people to check something out, you know? If Uma Musume fandom, for instance, wasn't so enthusiastic about sharing trivia about the real horses or something like that, like they were just interested in spreading the knowledge of the real horses and the inspiration and all that. If their fandom wasn't just like that, I would have never gotten into the Uma Musume, for example. You just really like it's really hard to get into something when the community representatives are obnoxious. K-pop might be the only fandom where the influx of normies with K-pop demon hunters would be an actual benefit. Yeah, normal people who don't try to like spam streams of their faves music video or like Spotify songs or bot views and plays of Spotify songs and YouTube videos. Like, it's crazy. They'll just be like, oh, this group is such a flop. They only have 500 million views after 24 hours of their release of the new music video. Our group did 500 million views within 12 hours. And it's like, you know, maybe I'm crazy, but isn't 500 million views on your music video just like a lot no matter who you are? Especially within 24 hours. People that don't take this shit too seriously. Yeah, no. It's so unappealing to me when, and this applies to every single like fandom ever, when a lot of discussion just turns into being pedantic or arguing about things that don't matter. Like, oh wait, I'm a pessimist because K-pop got even worse during COVID because a bunch of new international fans who have never been in fandoms before. Yeah, no, I personally, I think a lot of fandom and special interest spaces in general, like a lot of hobbies, were experiencing an influx of people who don't normally make up hobbyist spaces. So they don't know like the norms of such special interest spaces during COVID. And that's why. Like if you're not into that niche, then you don't naturally absorb the cultures and norms of that community. So you come into it with your own preconceived notions of how to act or how to interact with other people and everything. And then you get mad when it doesn't conform to what you thought. It happened with VTubers too. Yeah, no, VTubers. Look at Love and Deep Space. Okay, so this was what I was gonna say. As an example of like people arguing about shit that don't fucking matter. And like how that can make it such a huge turnoff to pursue a new, like, to look into something. Oh my god. I'm gonna have to, if someone like, if some Love and Deep Space Twitter somehow watches me and then like, I don't know, clips me or whatever, maybe I'll get canceled. Love and Deep Space fandom is fucking annoying as hell. I swear to God, Love and Deep Space fandom is kind of like, they're kind of like Genshin fandom in the sense where all they ever do is fucking complain. And you're like, do you even enjoy the game? Like, all you ever do is complain. So why do you like it? I love LAN streams like this. You're all talking about K-pop or lads. It makes me feel like I'm one of the girlies. Nah, you're like that meme that was like, hey, when you say it's this is for the girls and gays. Can you include me? So like it's for the girls and gays and Nye. Like, yes, bitch, go off. See, my streams, I have, what is it? I'm a multi-talented streamer, okay? We can have our educational talks, we can have our bro moments, but then we can also have our like girly moments where we're just kind of, we're putting on our sheet masks and giving ourselves a little manicure. And we're shaking our like iced lattes and just spilling the tea, you know? I say manicures, but I don't take care of my hands. And right now they have the most atrocious fucking hangnails. But you know, the sentiment is there. I could fuck with a little special drink. Yeah, nah, if you like special drinks, you know, you can be an honorary girly. But yeah, like Love and Deep Space fandom is always complaining about stuff, and some things are worth complaining about. Like, yes, they are a greedy fucking gacha game. Like, if anybody's played Infinity Nikki and seen how they've had to like apologize to the player base multiple times for being greedy, it's the same company. So, you know, that's the level of greed we're at here. And I'm a veteran gacha player. My first fucking gacha game was Love Live School Idol Festival. Or one of my first gacha games. And that was ages ago. And that existed before pities, gacha pity, like banner pities were a thing, okay? So it's not like I'm a noob to predatory gacha practices. Or like greed. Or like whaling, or the inherent benefit of spending money on a gacha game and how that makes you stronger in the game and blah blah blah. But holy shit, the level of greed of Love and Deep Space is insane. Like, I've never seen it that bad. So complaints about that I get, but there are other complaints that I'm kind of like, does this really matter? Am I the weird one for not thinking, like, not being upset about this? Like, as an example, as we all know, recently, it was my husband Zane's birthday, right? And so, something that was during the week of his birthday, a time when people should be sharing fan art or whatever the fuck, you know, a time of happiness and joy and love and whatever. People are arguing about his birthday. And the reason why people were arguing was because they were like, some people were hurt that during, they announced, they revealed Zane's birthday event in Banner, but then right after, what was it? They announced another love interest banner or something. Wait, let me look. I have to look. I don't remember shit because this stuff doesn't matter to me. And maybe I'm in the wrong. Like, hold on. That's the sound of me Googling. That scared me. Let me look. Because it really made me feel like I was insane. Yum, 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 yum. Okay. Yeah. Blah, 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 blah. Blah, blah, blah. This is such an awkward pause, but I have to find it. I can't speak about shit and not be accurate. I don't want to speak opinions and not have it based on facts. Oh, okay. Now I remember now. Okay, so Zane's fucking birthday banner got announced, and then the next day they revealed the promise cards. Promise is like the paid battle pass, basically. That's what they call the paid battle pass. It's like the Nameless Honor and Honkai Star Rail and all that kind of shit. Like you pay and then you get your special like paid like little card things, right? That you can only get that way. And the promise cards were like Caleb and Silas, and like a lot of people were like getting hype about it because like you see like Caleb's like repelling from something like a cool dude, but like and his butt's like showing, and then Silas is just like lying there shirtless. And so they announced that the next day, but then some Zayn fans got mad about this because they were like, I feel that actually let me just share this with you guys. Like shit. Is this the right window? Let me just share this with you guys. Okay, here you go. You can see this here. I'm not gonna expand it. You don't really need to see the details if you don't, whatever. That, you know, this ain't about him. So here we go. So people got mad because they're like, how dare you like share and post about other love interests and have it like content and generating hype for these love interests right after announcing Zayn's birthday banner? How dare you do this on the week of his birthday? You're drawing attention away from Zayn, and now people are just only talking about Silas or Caleb. And I'm over here like looking on Twitter, like I'm looking at Love and Deep Space Twitter fandom, and I'm like, wait. There we go. Huh? Huh? Because I'm over here, okay, like as we know, I like Zayn and Silas. I'm over here like, damn, 2 cakes, you know? Happy birthday. It's not my birthday, but happy birthday to me. I'm eating good this week, like shit. But people are complaining. And the part of it is, people are complaining because if you show something interesting for other love interests, how will you know that it was your fave that caused the app sales to top the charts? Because, you know, when Genshin or Honkai Star Rail or ZZZ or any other gacha game releases a new banner, you can tell how hyped the banner is by how they ranked on like the App Store and all that kind of stuff. And so you can see like how hype a love interest is like banner is by how quickly or how high they like the App Store like ranking is for that app when they release. Well, theoretically, right? I say theoretically because there's so many variables that determine like how quickly or easy it is for an app to rank when a new banner gets released. Because if you're not, like for instance, if players aren't happy with the company, then maybe they won't rank even though normally they would, that kind of shit, blah, blah, blah. Or if there's some sort of like economic situation going on IRL, that will also affect App Store rankings, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, yeah, so because you can't associate chart ranks with your boy, your special 2D boy, you are now mad at the company for releasing content of other love interests in the game on the same week? Am I crazy? Am I being insensitive? Genuinely, I don't mind having like a thoughtful conversation about this. I'm open to other perspectives, but I just don't get it. I don't get chart rankings. I don't understand being competitive about chart rankings. And I especially don't get applying this like K-pop fandom ranking type competitiveness to a game. Because it's not like Zayn is a real dude who's gonna get paid more because he like made the game like rank on the App Store. You know what I mean? Like no matter what, the profits from the game goes to the same fucking entity. Like there's no person that benefits more from this to make a living when they chart. Whereas at least with K-pop, you kind of hope your faves like chart because you're kind of like, you know, you want them to make their money. And becoming a K-pop idol is expensive. In fact, you go to debt first before you know, debut, and sometimes you might be in debt forever, depending on how popular a group is. But Love and Deep Space is a game. These are fictional dudes. They don't benefit from charting. Like, wait, I haven't read chat. I was so busy ranting, I haven't read chat. Info just wants their app to rank regardless of who does it. And the thing, yeah, and here's the thing though, people think like there's some value in saying that their fave funds the game, that their fave can single-handedly fund the game. But I'm kind of like, but it's an ultimate game. The point of the game isn't to have one single character be the focus of it, right? Like, dating sim games rely on having options, or else they wouldn't do well. If you have a dating sim game and there's only 2 options, you're not gonna do as well as a game that has like a well-rounded roster. I don't give a shit as long as I get my wife in the game. Exactly. Like, oh cool, I get new content of Zayn or Silas being cute as shit. Like, I'm happy. I don't give a shit, man. Well, I'm happy as long as they like actually put effort into it. If they're lazy about it, then I'll be upset. But otherwise, I don't care about these rankings and shit. Caring about ranking in K-pop doesn't make sense for me either, because it goes to their company anyway. They barely pay them, even if the group is big. But the point is, right, even if most of the money goes back to the company, because like in the end, any sort of profit the group makes goes first to paying off the investment the company made, so paying off their debts. It still factors into like their personal success, right? Meanwhile, these are fictional characters. Lads in Fortnite. You know, I would pay good money for that, actually. I think it would be fucking funny. I think it would be fucking funny to play Fortnite as a Love and Deep Space character. Like, imagine getting shot and then teabagged by, like, I don't know, Xavier Love and Deep Space or some shit. And then he's just, like, hitting the fucking gritty or something on you after. Also, whenever you have the big Hoge, it makes me think you're a Pokemon and I just told you to use Razor Leaf and you're gonna switch your head and shoot it out. Like Chikorita. I don't think I would be a grass type if I was a Pokemon, though. Yeah. Zayn hitting the gritty? Oh my god, Zayn hitting the gritty. It would be so funny. I fucking love Fortnite skins, man. They're so fucking... It's the absurdity of Fortnite is just amazing. Yo, Fortnite, Love and Deep Space. If y'all get this idea from me, you should pay me. Obviously, you'd be like Ghost Dark. Or maybe Ghost Ground because bone is ground coded. Oh, like Cubone? But yeah, but yeah, that's the nature of like fandom discussions in Love and Deep Space fandom lately, and it kind of drives me crazy. Because the fandom used to be a lot more enjoyable when people were just kind of like making their fun little headcanon, sharing art, doing cute shit. But now people are just arguing about stuff. Like, people are always going, like, Silas fans are so annoying. Oh, it's always the Caleb fans who do this. Wow. Xavier fans like to think that they're so not problematic, but they're actually the worst of us all. Or some shit like that. And I'm like, what the fuck are you guys talking about? But also, why are you always complaining? Like, because, okay, here's the thing, too. Love and Deep Space doesn't have that much gameplay at a certain point. Like, when you get to endgame, you don't have much to do. So at that point, the thing that feeds the most of your enjoyment is engaging in fandom spaces where people are creating new things out of the IP, whether it's like, I don't know, fan fiction, fan art, blah, blah, blah. But if you're not even having a positive experience in the fan content creation space, then what the fuck are we here for? What are we here for, guys? Like, isn't fandom supposed to be fun? That's the thing I don't get. But yeah, they're always complaining. And now, whenever something new gets released, it's instantly a debate or complaints or a competition of some sort. Always. And I think it's an inherent thing in like gaming fandom culture, honestly. The gaming community is so good at complaining. Gamers love to complain. But it's just extra bad with Love and Deep Space fandom to me at the moment because you have gamers and non-gamers doing like complaining and arguing and stuff. Like, it goes back to the whole, like, people who aren't normally in fandoms being in fandom spaces, acting out. Like, that's what's happening. Or you have people from K-pop fandom playing this game, and they don't normally play games at all. And it's like, oh my god. Oh my fucking god. Hear me out, you get Lads skins in Fortnite. Lads gets Jonesy as a character. Who's Jonesy? Oh. Fortnite white guy. I didn't... Fortnite characters have names? Like original Fortnite characters? Would you enjoy seeing Zayn do the Fortnite dance moves? Yes. I think it's fucking funny as hell. So, like, okay, so Love and Deep Space, like, the Infold releases, like, MMD models of the characters, but they're all, like, chibis. So it's not the, like, full-size, like, render model. And people... Obviously, when you give people MMD models, they make them dance. You see this with Genshin, you see this with Honkai Star Rail. Like, people put those characters in little skits or doing dances. And I love seeing, like, the Love and Deep Space chibis do stupid-ass dances. I love seeing them, like, funny little things dance. So yes, I would want to see Zayn doing Fortnite dance moves in full size. Because it would be so fucking funny. The contrast would be fucking fucking hilarious. Man, I love fun fandom. Keeping Zoestri alive, even though in the movie they only interacted for 10 seconds. Bro, I love... Not gonna lie. I think... I love fandom. That's the great thing about... having a fave that's like a minor character or faves that are minor characters Cause you can just make shit up. And it's fun. It's so fun. Sometimes fanon is better than the canon, you know? Like, you're in minor character hell, but at the same time, you're having fun. Also, thank you for the hydrate and stretch and shrimp check, Alarian. I'm gonna do that now. Actually, I am really fucking thirsty after, like, venting, like, going on a land tangent. A langent, if you will. Longent. Longent. So I'm like, holy shit, this water feels so good. I'm still alive, barely. Hey, I'm glad you're alive. Like, welcome back. I'm also barely alive. I'm not gonna lie. I haven't been streaming much. And then I just came back and was like, new model! And then I got sick after I debuted the new model. So this is like only the second time I've been using this model. Life has been hard. 2025 has been hard on, like, basically everyone. I don't know anyone who has been like, 2025 has been a great year for me. Everyone I talk to is just like, man, 2025 has been rough. If someone out there has been having a great 2025, I envy you, but also congratulations. At least someone is enjoying life right now. We're all struggling. Yeah, like, we're all going through it right now. 2025 has been an awful year. And so if anyone out there is having a, like, really good year and they're like, this is my year, like, sincerely, truly, congratulations. I'm happy for you. Man. So yeah, fandom. Actually, the thing is, like, oh, that is my reminder that bedtime is soon. Wow, guys, you know how I said I didn't want to stay up too late playing Overwatch, and then I was like, well, surely I won't get addicted to digging a hole, and I didn't because I got motion sick. But then, in my usual fashion, here I am, still talking. 2023 was the worst year I've ever had. Well, I hope 2025 isn't going to beat it for you. Because that's a competition, that's a ranking you never want to change. Also, why you farting? Well, you see, when you eat food and digest it, 25 literally one for the books. I don't want to be in a book, man. I'm fine with fading into obscurity, actually. I would love that. I would love that for us. Like, fuck human, like having a legacy that outlives you. Like, forget that. I thought females didn't fart. No. It's... Women don't poop. Guys, get it right. Get it fucking right. Okay. Real talk, I'm getting tired now. Real talk, I'm getting tired now. So we should go to bed. I have a lot of things I need to do tomorrow. The apartment's a mess. I still need to clean up all the clutter that accumulated while I was out sick and too sick to like move. My legacy would be recreating the Terminator and ending humanity. That's fair. That's fair. Still murder, but like, that's fair. Damn, girl, you frying chicken in there? Oh. Fried chicken is so good. Have you seen the BS online lately? Without being political, I hate humans. Bro, I'm gonna be honest. There's been so much shit online that, like, I could say yes, and we could be talking about any number of things. But yes, I hate people, and people are annoying, and I'm tired of hearing about what people think. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say. Tell Zane we said hello. Remake Terminator, but give them boobs. Aren't you anti-boobs, though? Aren't you flat as justice? Or are you flip-flopping now, huh? Huh? 9? Give them flat boobs? Oh, so now you understand what I was talking about when I said flat chest is still boobs. So you understood what I was saying. Huh. Funny. I thought you said I was just saying words. Can't have shit in this house. Okay. I could call out chat's hypocrisy all I want, like, forever, but like I'm getting tired. I'm getting so tired. Let's see, who's on? Who the fuck is on? Who the fuck is on? Meow, 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 meow. Oh shit. This is a moot that I haven't raided before, but I haven't checked out their streams yet. Maybe I'm just gonna go to bed. I want to be someone who consistently raids so bad. I need to be better about that because I like interacting with other VTubers, but I like to be prepared and I don't do anything without being prepared. So we're going to bed. But I just got here. I'm sorry, Larian. My stamina isn't the same ever since I got sick last week. I'm still tired and I'm still healing. I still got mucus in my throat. It's really annoying. That's why sometimes my voice gets kind of like weird. I don't know if you guys noticed, but yeah. Hippocrisy? I love hippos. They're so cute, but also really deadly. Hippussy? No, not the hippussy! Get the stamina boost cola. Oh man. Now I want a soda. But I already had a soda yesterday. And I shouldn't drink a soda this late at night, like right before bed. Because that would affect my sleep. I haven't put the new soda cans in the fridge yet. I got some Dr. Pepper cream soda. But that I definitely should not drink before bed. If I had Sprite, I could drink it before bed. But Dr. Pepper, I definitely can't drink before bed. Your stomach? No, my stomach would be fine. It's more just like the caffeine and sugar right before bed. Filling Lon's hat with Coke Zero. Ew, the fuck? Hey. Dr. Pepper truthers, rise up and defend our honor. But yeah, I'm just gonna. I'm gonna go to bed and I'll not drink a soda before bed because even though I'm an adult and I can do whatever I want, I also know that I can do whatever I want, but consequences will still find me. Lan at Whataburger, that new shake. Wait, there's a new a Dr. Pepper shake? Dr. Pepper Blackberry shake? Oh, that's out. Is that out? How long has it been out? Because I knew it was coming, but I haven't, but I didn't know when it was going to be out. It's so fucking good. Oh. How long is it out for? Okay, it's still out. Okay. It's still on their site. Okay, Bonchan, we should get it. We should get some Whataburger soon and get the shake and try it. I'm judging. Well, you know what? More Dr. Pepper for me. But yeah, Nai, thank you for the tip. This is very important to me and Bonchan. We love limited time offers. And Dr. Pepper. Okay, guys. I'm gonna go pass out and die. I'll see you guys next week. I don't know when I'll post a schedule. I'll probably post one on either tomorrow or Monday. I don't know if I'm gonna be doing another 2-stream week next week, or if it'll be more of a 3-stream week. We'll see. Because I can't remember. I guess it kind of depends on how much I get done before like Monday or Tuesday. If I get enough done, then I'll have time to do a 3rd stream. But if I don't, then meh. Good night, guys. Night night. Bye 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 bye. Bye bye.